clamp cam clamping. He's ready. So, going to check on the gas tanks and see how they look. Hopefully, they look a little bit better. We've shaken them up a bit. I also got some feeler gauges for feeling. Kind of wanted to feel some things tonight and check some valves. I was doing a little bit of more research on the GY6 scooter, and I'm thinking maybe the valves need to be adjusted. I'm going to check them. And I'm going to check exactly what's going on with the valve. And if those valves think for a second that they're going to not tell me what's going on, then they're wrong. There's some kind of liquid all over this desk. I don't know what it is. Mysterious liquid on the desk. First I'm going to just real quick just screw something into the wall. I'm just gonna put another little tiny hole in the wall, huh? I'll patch it up someday. Yeah, make a little hole. Let me read some of your comments here. What's up, Alvin De Vera? What in the Cyclops? Yep, that is for sure a Cyclops. What's up, the deal for real? How you doing? Let me grab my drill. Somewhere over here. Oops, it's probably a sign. Probably hang it up. All right. Well, I've got this little sick Rat Fink brake light, but it has a broken nose on it. And
what if I told you HPV vaccination was for men too?
Oh my! Come on.
If you're under 45, you're not.
If it was like a Rat Fink commercial, I'd be all over it. But yeah, I don't want to break it, but I also don't want to just throw it in a bag. So I'm going to drill it up onto the wall. Well, I'm going to put a couple drywall screws, my favorite screws. Use them for essentially everything. Use a couple drywall screws and put it on display. Cyclops nickname is Sideshow. Huh, did not know that, Mando. People in the deep, dark trenches called Cyclops Sideshows. That is nickname. Did you know? I did not know that. How does one get a title for a homemade motorcycle? A tanner. If you want to get a title for a homemade motorcycle, it depends on where you live, but you'd have to get like a special construction title. So basically, you'd have to go, I don't know, DMV or wherever you're at, the equivalent of that, and get a special construction title, or you could modify a motorcycle and essentially modify it to whatever you want to build it to, and then just keep it registered as is. You have to check with whatever your local laws are with that stuff. I'm not sure. That's how it is where I'm from. Gonna grab a couple of screws out of here. Yeah, special construction, you could do it that way. I would suggest if you're going to build a motorcycle, just buy whatever motorcycle you are planning on building as far as the engine, and then go from there. Just build it up. That way you can just keep the original title. And it's a lot easier like that. At least that's what I would do. If I were building a bike where I'm at. Which I'm not. These are all just for display purposes only. None of these actually, as most people know, none of these actually function. They are all just for looks. None of them can actually ride or roll down the street or anything like that. Kind of bent these bars a little bit when I was crawling around. Oh, Florida? I'd have to check on that, Tanner. Oh, Cyclops don't play my local laws? You know what, Mando? I like that. Go ahead and check your local Cyclops laws and make sure that you are allowed to own a Cyclops or a motorcycle in Florida. I'm going to hang this thing up. I'm guessing, of course, I don't understand how this could possibly not hang straight. I don't understand. It's like, if it was on the shelf or on the little thing, would it hang like this too? I mean, the little piece is a little bit messed up, but it's not that messed up. Whatever. I guess it likes to hang sideways. I'm going to send this to Ninjas Are Butterflies. Except I'll actually do something sick to it first. I'm going to hang up this brake light real quick. This is the part where I just crack it and ruin it. Or the battery's dead. I'm guessing the battery's dead. I dropped the screw. And then this battery's completely dead. Dang it. Gonna grab a new battery. It's funny, the battery charger fell and I said, oh, it's probably a sign I should charge the battery. And then I was like, I'll do it later. Now I'm like, I'll do it now. Okay, I've convinced myself I'll do it now. I know for sure I have another battery around here. I'm just not 100% positive. Out of everything in the garage, this is the messiest part, I would guess. Surprisingly, this is the messiest part, despite popular belief. This is one rack. Kind of somewhat organized, but there's a lot. Gosh darn it. I'm sure once the other battery is fully charged, the already charged battery will appear magically. So it's probably best to just move on and a little time to charge up. I know the other one is just hiding around here laughing, giggling, playing a game of hide and seek. I'm unable to seek it out. Oh, there's that other light I was looking for. Nice. Okay. There it is. I found it. It was hiding. It was literally hiding right here on the desk. Okay. See if I can do this. Watch, this one will probably be dead too. That's probably why I was sitting there. No, it's good. But luckily, I dropped one of the screws and it is, I believe, long gone. I did talk to my buddy, John, who owns the Kawasaki Vulcan today. And, oh, there it is. Found it. And he said, as far as the Kawasaki Vulcan goes, he wanted me to just try and start it first. So he wanted me to try and basically turn it over and verify that it can turn over before I put any money into, what do you guys think? Does that look good? Looks good. There we go.
The wait is over.
The wait is over. The brake light is officially cracked. You know, grab this other one real quick.
Everything you really want.
Everything you really want is about to get broken.
Join more than 7 million adults, like Chef Franklin, who've taken Ozempic.
I was diagnosed with perfectly good motorcycle until he got his hands on it.
I didn't like it. I'm Chef Franklin Becker, and this is what my Ozempic era looks like. I'm lowering my A1C.
Nice. It doesn't need to be freaking airtight, but for a little brake light, I'm going to guess that if the garage needs to make a sudden stop, the wrap thing will illuminate. I'm guessing that 1,000% I need to actually hook up a light to that.
Don't take if you or your family had NTC.
I'll probably do that at some point.
Or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck.
Woke up screaming, couldn't stop for some reason. That's good. What music do I have going? Let me check. Right now it's an Ozempic commercial. But it is called Charge Volume 2 by Astral Throb. Charge Volume 2. Can you see the bikes? Check it out. The bikes that I have right now, Ultima 127. This is a chopper that I'll be working on probably not tonight, but within the next few days or the next few live streams, I'll be trying to finish up this tank and then making an oil tank for this, or at least starting to. I have part of it down there. Also have this CB750 1977. This gas tank is not going to be on here. Jesse, I'm not using that gas tank. I'm definitely not using this gas tank. But that's the CB750. And I am going to be using temporarily this gas tank, Coffin tank. Let's take a peek and see how the vinegar is doing. Put some vinegar in here yesterday. Oh man. It's definitely, looks like it's doing its job. Also have a shovel head here that is holding the hose. And then working on, got a Vulcan 900 that I'll be working on today. EX500. And Yamaha Roadstar. Also the pit bike over there. And the BMW. A lot of bikes, Jesse. Do I perform a ritual after making the Cyclops to wake him up? No, Mando, the Cyclops, Freddy, he just wakes up on his own, but he's not much of a morning person. He gets kind of pissed off that he doesn't have French toast and everything prepared whenever we wake him up. So that's the only thing. Stir the denim dye yet? No, the deal for real, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's do a check on the denim dye. I made sure that I kept my denim dye stirring stick in the denim dye stirring stick location right here behind the CB750. Right there. Make sure it's semi-clean. Probably just got dirtier being wiped on my jean shorts. But let's check on it. Okay. I had to make sure to get the canvas out. I'm sure I'll get dirty today. I gotta remember to order these already. JIS screwdrivers. Ooh. You know what? I have some gloves. I found a couple gloves in the garage. So let me clamp you guys on the bucket just in case, because it'd be insane if it fell in there. No, it's probably not worth it. Let me just grab the gloves. Here's one. There's a random glove. Need that. Come with me. Okay. Let me get the clamp cam going. Wake up, little buddy. Wake up, we need you. All right. Okay, he's good. He's holding on tight. He's got a good grip.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue.
Okay.
It's the most powerful.
Now
Rogue
let me
ever.
go ahead and
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality.
turn this so you guys can see what I'm doing in the bucket. We're on the bucket cam live. We're gonna pull out the all brass ashtray and check it. Let's look the deal for real and see what the denim is up to. All brass. This thing, I don't know how much this weighs, but I should probably put a little bit on here, huh? From the brass to the grass. I don't know what, there's no grass over there, but that was the only thing I could think of. Let me just set that on there. That'll be good. All right, let's stir it up. Let me grab this. We're in the stir cam, guys. You ready? Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm just dyeing it red. That's it. It's a really cool Santa shirt at the Harley dealership. Just Santa Claus holding a Harley Davidson sign, and he looked all menacing. Pretty cool. Again, I'm dyeing this denim. Thanks, Kermit. I appreciate it, buddy. This is the layer. We're in the layer. We are making a denim vest. I'm dyeing it red for a Santa costume that I wear when I ride my motorcycle. I'll pull this out and look at it. Ooh, baby. Thing is red. It is looking very red and festive, guys. The scarlet Rit dye and a bleached denim vest. I wonder how long I should leave it in for. What do you think? How's it smell? She liked it. Okay. Well, I already didn't do the smart thing. Like, I can't remember who suggested it, whoever it was. Should have read that comment before doing this yesterday. But I probably should have put put this in a plastic baggie, huh? That's okay. It's kind of funnier that I didn't do it. All right. The assistant repair officer, W.S. Neal ashtray, is going back into the ribeye.
All right.
We're open, in case you guys need anything dyed red. Okay, now let me get this set back up with the clamp cam and read through some of your comments real quick. Thanks for that suggestion, the deal. Okay, thank you again, Kermit. I appreciate it. Remember, I was here and you said something about wake up and screaming. Yeah, it happened to me. Oh, man, I forgot about that, Steelers fan. Yeah, I actually had the thing where I woke up screaming and could not fully wake up from a nightmare. So that was pretty intense. I don't have any idea why something like that would happen. But this was actually a long time ago, much longer. Actually, it was about the time when I started looking into Frankenstein and things like that. And I was like, whoa, what is all this? But yeah, sorry about that, Steelers fan. That sounds pretty scary. Rob Mack, your dog. I have not seen it again. You might want to check down the street. I have not seen it, so I wouldn't even bother. Just I would maybe post about it on like Craigslist or maybe like Facebook group. Maybe they'll know. Maybe like lost dogs in the neighborhood, but I don't really know, Rob. I don't know why you keep asking that. I told you to just keep your dog off my lawn, and again, it was kind of digging a little bit of a hole between the fences. So I know you said that was your fence, but technically it's on my side of the property. So I've been trying to take care of it. Again, I tried to put the little weed barrier thing in there, and then your dog just went right underneath it. So again, I haven't seen your dog in a while, at least like 2 or 3 days. So I haven't seen it running around. Thanks, Matt Krusco. You are so sick. What's going on, Jermaine Fleming? How are you doing? What's up, Renata? From Britain, huh? Totally worth it. Oh no, it was not blood. Winchester Super X. I am making a Santa costume, a Santa denim vest. Just getting it ready for the holidays. Now the Halloween's over. She's gonna stay though. What's up, Melita Santillan? Definitely got the Michael Jackson Thriller vibes. Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I hope so, Scott. I'm gonna try and get that white fur going on it. I did talk to my buddy about this, so I'm going to pull out the Vulcan now and try and get it started. At least check the fluids real quick and try and crank it over. Thanks, Church of Dr. Phil. I love you, and I love Dr. Phil. I started crying when my dad was chopping up onions. I knew it was such a good hamster. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Onions, rise in fire. it was probably a good hamster. Most hamsters named Onion or Tomato or even Grape Tomato. That's a good name for hamsters. Those are usually good hamsters, but a lot of other hamsters, they can be, you know, hard to handle sometimes. ET phone home. You're right, CH. Hopefully ET is phoning home tonight because I just zoomed in on his spaceship, but it's hard for you guys to see. The zoom is kind of stuck on my phone, but you can't say fat neck hurt 10 times fast or even 5 times without getting tongue-tied. If you can do it, I'll donate. Well, there is no way to donate wired up. I don't even have the ability to donate. I don't even have enough subscribers or watch time to do that stuff, so sorry, Betty. More people need to do a spooky Christmas like the Addams Family. I agree, Dr. Phil. And you know what? We'll be right back. Let's get this motorcycle situated. Hey, Gizmo? Oh, he's a little bit angry. What's up? Ronivaldo Pinto da Silva. How are you doing, buddy? Are you ready to work on some motorcycles and do some stuff? Let's do it. Let's get this Kawasaki Vulcan moved over here. And also, little Gizmo wants to play. I should also probably throw in some more vinegar into this thing. Maybe I'll check it first and see how it's doing. What do you guys think? Let me give it a little bit of a shake, and then I will empty it out, and we'll check. Let me throw Gizzy over here. The little gizzard. Gizmo. I'm not sure about you guys, but I love eating the gizzards. It's my favorite part of a bird. Gizzard. Just a nice fresh gizzard, uncooked. A little bit of vinaigrette. Pretty good. Alright, got some nuts and bolts in here. Nuts and bolts along with some vinegar and water. A little vinegar on the painting. Perfect. Just a little seasoning. Alright, I guess I should probably drain it out first. Let me get my little clampy thing. Or my little jack thing right here. This part. Right here. There. There. After I do this.
You just ate. Don't worry. We know what list you're on.
And just skip that. Back to this. That. Okay. Still with me? It's going to be 10 times faster if I had a drill. Well, by the time I set it up, let me set it up. Let me see if I can just set it up. Don't follow right. Almost dropped that bike one time. Kickstand was kind of weird and almost tipped it over. And I saw out of the corner of my eye falling over, and I ran and grabbed it right as it was about to hit the ground. I think I can make this a little bit more efficient, right? Effective. A little bit easier. A little bit better. I really need to get a new toolbox. Look at this thing. It looks like it's a lowrider with hydraulics, and this is the trunk. It's about to start spitting off there. Dancing around, dude. Watch out. It's got moves. Let's guess. 19? Ah, that was close. So it's probably like a 21. Go over to the 21 cam. This is where I keep all the 21s at. I think. Yeah, I guess right. Lucky enough for me. Grab this. Harley Davidson hat. You like it? Got this. Right here. Keep an eye on it. Alright. Oh, it's a 22, I guess. Of course, I don't have it on here. Ah, this is not my 22 cam. It's my 21 cam. No way, it's a 24. Nope, it's a 22. Where is that thing hiding? Hiding somewhere in the garage. Lurking in the shadows. Waiting for its opportunity to strike. Something very fun in here. Super fun. Flammable fun. I think I see it right here. If I could just do the yoga pose. This is called the crouching 22 grab. I got it. And my mic is stuck with a magnet. It's the perk of using a magnet on a mic. Gets stuck on everything and then slows you down. Grab this, right? Impact. I got this little adapter thing, right? For a socket. Oh, there's 22 on here. Let's try it. Let's see. Make sure you throw that down so it hits it. Oops. You weren't supposed to see her. Okay. Just like that. Bing, bang, boom. Let's see if my little invention worked or if I just wasted even more time. I mean, I didn't really waste that much time, but as long as I had the formula in my mind, it should be easy to replicate, right? It's gonna be that hard. Take Gizmo out for a little test spin. Ready? Nice. What do you think, Gizmo? Go for another one? Whee! Probably ruining the threads on it, but that's okay. It was worth it. Did you have fun, little buddy? Alright, get out of here. Bram. Alright. Give it a couple more shakes. Move the Ritual fuel pump. Actually, something interesting that I looked up while I was looking at this fuel pump. They actually sell just this piece by itself for 17 bucks. So I was like, maybe it would be worth it, but then you have to deal with all this junk, this nasty stuff. I will read through you guys' comments in just a moment here. This is the housing for the fuel pump, and it is grimy. Like this is the inside. It looks bad. So I was thinking this whole entire unit, the whole setup, this whole piece, everything, 75 bucks for the whole thing, including the actual little pump. Or you could buy just the pump for 17 bucks. So if you have a Kawasaki Vulcan 900 and your fuel pump craps out and you haven't let it sit for a very long time, it is repairable for fairly cheap. 17 bucks. You could get your fuel pump up and running on your Kawasaki Vulcan 900. Let me grab this gas tank and get hopefully all the rust. Got a bunch of nuts and bolts in here. 8 of them. We wrote it down. It'd be nice to get one of those rotating table things. Or the rotating like things for casting stuff. I can't remember what it's called.
All right.
For most people,
Put it on here.
on its own.
for those who don't clear the virus, it
Like
can
that.
cause certain cancers.
I'll throw this fresh one on here
Gardasil 9
so we
is a
can see
vaccine given to
exactly
adults
what
through
leaks
age
out.
35 that can help protect against certain HPV-related cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers such
Perfect.
as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts.
I always put on this commercial whenever I'm draining out gas tanks that I filled with vinegar. So in case you guys are curious why this commercial is on, I said, you know what, time to put on the gas tank draining mix volume
Routine
2.
cervical cancer screenings
It's actually
are
the
still
second
needed.
volume because the first one was so
You shouldn't
popular.
get Gardasil 9 if you're allergic to the vaccine, its ingredients, or yeast.
Yeah, don't take it if you're,
Tell your
don't
doctor
listen to this
you have a
mix if
weakened
you're
immune
allergic to the
system, are
vaccine
pregnant, or plan to be.
or anything else.
The most common side effects
Hopefully these
site reactions,
screws don't get in the way.
fever, nausea,
Could
dizziness,
just try and dump it
tiredness,
out.
diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat.
But where's the
Fainting
fun in
can
that?
also happen.
Yeah,
Help
where is
protect
the fun in
yourself
that?
against
We're going to have
certain
to.
HPV-related cancers. Talk to
After
a doctor or
I
pharmacist
skip
today.
this ad. Or it skips itself.
What do you think we do here? We play roles in the client's lives.
Nope.
Best friends, boyfriends, girlfriends.
Did not skip itself.
What do you need me for? We need a token white guy.
I'm Mia.
You're who? Okay, that's enough. Alright, looks like I might have to just dump it. All that entire thing was basically pointless. The whole thing with the socket and everything, essentially pointless. Because now we'll just have to dump it out. Because there's so much gunk in there. And also the bolts and stuff are in there. 8 bolts are stuffed into this gas tank. And it does not want to give up the goodies. I'm asking it nicely, but it will not give it up. So, do a little bit more of a forced entry mode and go in through the front door. What do you think, Courtney? Good. Good. Alright, let me grab the funnel. The fun time funnel. Where'd that thing go? This thing is getting pretty destroyed. Where'd that thing go? Just saw it. I'm not using that little tiny one because I need a bigger funnel. Oh, there it is. This one isn't even really sufficient, but I will try and use it anyways. Get Courtney out of the way real quick. We'll see what comes out. And I did buy some more vinegar today, so we'll be able to try all that. And by try all that, I mean add some more in there after draining this out and seeing. I'm not going to worry about showing you as I pour it because I want to worry about getting it in there. Ooh. It's filling up the funnel faster than it can handle. Because probably all the sediment and stuff or whatever is in there. Ooh. Again, I put vinegar and water in here along with some bolts, 8 bolts, and I'm trying to get the rust out, and you can see literally just vinegar and water, and look how grimy it looks. Now let me get this thing in the light and show you guys how clean it is before it starts to flash rust. Get this in the light. let me get a flashlight. Okay, here we are. How's it look? It's kind of hard to get the flashlight and the phone in there, but you can see, looks pretty good. There is still a couple spots, like, let's see if I can get it perfectly in there. It's freaking hard to do with the camera in this, but if I had the flash on the camera, it'd probably work, but yeah, there's a couple spots right there. Let's see. A couple spots inside there. Anyways, kind of hard to show you, but flashlight sucks. Let's see if I can freaking. Heck yeah, dude. Pure oil. Let me see if I can get a better light. Maybe I can use the drill. I highly doubt this. Nope. Not nearly bright enough. Let me see what I can grab out of the garage real quick. I know I have a little filming light. There goes the tank. Knocked over. Nice. Grab this, put like 15 AA batteries in it. Probably won't even work. Let's try it. It's crazy. 6 AA batteries? Dang, it's pretty dang bright. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything now. Okay. Well, I guess we will be able to see through. This is essentially like a little X-ray machine. You'll be able to see everything. Should be able to see through history. And while we're seeing through time, just give you a little replay on what happened. Oh, look at this. Just fell over because I just left it there. Yep. Looks good. Okay. Now let me do the exact same thing and lean it on this exact same place. But this time I have this giant, look at this light. My gosh. Let me wrangle it in real quick. It's acting kind of wild. It's like entirely plastic housing. I think it's for filming. But this thing is pretty dang bright. Should be able to just see through the tank. Oh my gosh. Let me get the camera in real close and see if I can just get the light behind it. Okay, just shut off for no reason. Perfect. Exactly what you want to happen. You're in the middle of doing something. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, just shut off again. That's good. Well, you can see that it's semi-rust-free. It's getting there. I'm going to put some more vinegar in it. Nice. I just invested about $45 worth of AA batteries. And it's saying, what is this? Oh, what does it say? Test? Yeah, it's not working. No, now it is. soon as I start showing it, it freaking stops working. Oh, it's like flashing for some reason. Oh well. But yeah, looks a lot better than it did. So I am pleased, and I will add more vinegar. Let me read some of you guys' comments real quick. Old nut and bolt trick, use rocks. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Wyatt's vlog, big old mess. How do I work in that mess? Wyatt's vlog. Basically, it's like a puzzle. So I want to work on something significantly in the garage. I will pull out this motorcycle, but I am essentially almost going live like 40 hours a week. So 8 motorcycles, and yeah, it's complicated, but we just make it work. Also, this was clean like a week ago, and then I started working on stuff. Just got a drill, weld something on it. Yeah, I could do that. Ron Jeremy Head, Reagan PM. No, this is a Edgar Allan Poe mask. At least that's what I was told. It's like Edgar Allan Poe. But I think you could be right. Surprised I still got my 10 millimeters. I know I try to keep track of them, Wyatt. They are quite rare, but usually I have a little padlock that goes across here. And I actually have armed guards that sit around and watch for 10 millimeters trying to get out of the garage. This guy just sits outside of the garage all night and makes sure that nothing crawls in or crawls out. Nothing escapes or crawls in. But most of the time stuff crawls in. Where do I keep? All right, nice, Stu. I have not heard that one tonight, but congratulations, you're the first one to say it. At no 2, LOL. Where are we working on, Clarissa? I am working on the Kawasaki Vulcan, and now that you mention it, I should probably pull it out. I was getting the rust out of this. I'm gonna have to get some vinegar for that. I'll grab that in a second, but first, let me clean up some of this mess, Wyatt, and get the Kawasaki Vulcan out. All right, nice, Mr. Iman. Some creepy. All right, nice, Michael. You are the first one, Michael, to say it of the night. Congratulations. Somebody says it usually within the first couple of minutes, but it took a little bit longer this time. What was the doll teddy thing I had before? Let's see. Doll teddy thing. Are you talking about this? It says, life without my Harley is unbearable. Nice. He's just chilling on the motorcycle seat. Ultrasonic cleaner would clean it up. I agree. If I had an ultrasonic cleaner for this thing, man, I'd be crawling in that thing. I'd be cleaned up. What is going on with my garage? Wiggles. Kind of hard to explain, but I just have a ton of projects. This is for the EX500. This is for the Kawasaki Vulcan. This is a toaster project that I'm working on. Check this out.
Is how you stop
You put the toast in sideways, vertical or horizontal.
Watch this.
Also, these are for the pit bike. This is for the BMW. I just got a ton of projects. Wiggles. Also, I like the music that you guys make. Also, I collect a ton of stuff. So, got to build more shelves and find more room. Wiggles. What's up, John Paul? How you doing?
Just say scribe.
Is that your missus? No point 9. She is the co-host of the show, and she reads through all the comments and is the mod. So this is one of the newest members of Fang's Garage, and I was the only one in the house that was excited about a pterodactyl puppet. Unfortunately, even Edgar Allan Poe did not really care about it that much. Moonshine hot tamale. Yeah, looks like moonshine to me. Look at this. This is just vinegar and water. And this is the rust that came out of it. Nice. Let me take a quick little sip and a little taste test. All right. Not the greatest, but still pretty much tastes like vinegar and rust. Yes, Ariok, just let it run onto my hands. At this point, these aren't really so much hands as they are mittens. And I just let them accumulate whatever. And yeah, it's kind of like a work glove situation. At some point, the calluses just take over and they just absorb everything. So it's fine. I like it. It's cheaper than buying gloves. I gotta get this vinegar. Yeah, bro, add some salt and copper. I don't have any, well, only copper I would have is just some wire. Probably not enough copper to make a difference. Throw it out, make a new one. Make a new tank? I don't know. I already attempted to start making this tank and I did not finish it yet, but we are going to finish it at some point soon. I'm gonna add the trim pieces on here and make the rubber mounts for it. Just did the front brake pads and the rotor of my car and the jack shit. All right. Oh man, that sucks, Mr. Felony. What's up, Psycho Tank Freak? You mean the world's coolest looking? All right, Vash. Those look pretty cool if you ask me. Used to change rotors on my bikes if they became scruffy looking. All right. What's up, won't let you down? I'm doing good. How you doing, buddy? I'll add some salt and copper to the mix. I was trying to add some salt. I don't have really enough copper to do anything significant. I don't have enough pennies. Flight had reverted to test. Missed due to low battery. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check the battery on that Psycho Tank Freak. Cut the bottom out of the fuel tank and clean it well. A new tank bottom is welded into place. I could do that, Carmine Murray, but the amount of rust that's in the tank, I don't think it's that much. I think one more blast of vinegar will take care of it. Salt, not correct rust. I'm going to throw some salt in there, as well as some fresh vinegar. And some old vinegar. It's better than just vinegar. Nathan MacGyver, ugh, I think being out within the garage again brought a whole new perspective again with that. Okay. What's up, love and hate? How you doing? Let me try out the little thing one more time. And throw it in. That'll work. I mean, that'll definitely save time on the bikes using this instead of just sitting there turning it by hand. So, useful tip. I should probably write what size it is on there somewhere. Probably a good idea. Probably worth it, huh? Again, guys, we are open. We are open till 3:47 a.m. today. Rain or shine. You guys need help with your Kawasaki Vulcan 900, feel free to stop by. What's up, Albert? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Carmine. I appreciate it. If you're talking about the tank that I made. If not, if you're talking about that tank, I agree. It is a nice tank. That's why I want to keep it. I don't really want to taint it. If I could just get the rust out of it, then I'll be happy with that. But yeah, I think the plan with the Vulcan is going to be... Oh, nice. Just got some red dye on my hands. I think I'm going to let them know how much the fuel pump is if I can get the bike. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate you, buddy. Let me get the Kawasaki Vulcan over here real quick. Let me actually run and grab the vinegar out of Fang's storage facility. Let me lurk into the shadows real quick. Jump in. Okay. Alright. I got it. It's right here. Let's see. Distilled vinegar. I got two. I spent about $647 on vinegar within the last week. Trying to salvage these motorcycle gas tanks. So if it doesn't work, I'm screwed. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this vinegar. I'm going to be making sea salt and vinegar chips for the next 62 years, if I calculated it right. I'll get this thing moved. I definitely want to make some handlebars at some point soon for a couple of the bikes. Speedometer.
The wait is over. Everything's on sale at this performance savings event. Everything you really want, all on sale now.
Thinking.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue.
Alright. We're getting it. It's coming in hot.
It's the most
Watch out.
powerful Rogue ever.
Here comes the reverse.
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle.
Okay. And there goes the tail light. As per tradition, in Fang's garage, we always bust out the tail light on our customers' vehicles. It's our thing. So, if you want to come get your tail light busted out, feel free to stop on by. We'll be busting out tail lights all night. Okay. The victim of the night. And by victim, I mean, let's see if we can get it running. Or startable. Semi-startable, right? Let me actually get this vinegar in here first. See, put it right there. Yeah, the deal for real. It was a sticky situation with the reverse gear on the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. If you guys don't know, on the Vulcan 900, it actually has a reverse gear. You have to go up into 5th gear, and then you just hold it. You got to hold in on the clutch, press up, down, start, select, and the reverse gear will activate. Let me put, I guess I'll just throw it on here for now just to get it up off the floor. Sorry about that, folks. Again, there is a method to said madness in Fang's garage. I don't know what the method is, so I do know there's a fair amount of madness from my perspective. Let me put this vinegar in here. I guess I'll just pour the whole jug in there. This tank is also filled up with vinegar, so you got vinegar coming out the ears. Right, Gizmo? I will also add some salt in there and see what happens. Hopefully this is not a cruel prank and this thing does not start spewing out vinegar all over me. Although that would be pretty hilarious. I would not. The scent of the night while going to sleep being vinegar would not make anyone in the house happy. I also got some extra coffee strainers or coffee filters today. I figured I could maybe filter out one of those old ones also and just use some of that too. There's no air in there. At least if there is anything that needs to be welded up on this tank, I can rest assured knowing there's no more gas in here that has been filled up to the top with vinegar.
And the vast universe is therefore relevant to all human beings. Learning how to use your mind properly, the way it was intended to be used, is the purpose here. With that in mind, it's not just...
Alright.
It's more...
I can already see it pulling stuff up, so Let me throw some salt in there. See what happens. Let me throw the remainder of the salt that we have in the house into the motorcycle project. Put a little bit in there just in case. I don't know how it's gonna react. Good amount in there. I guess I'll leave a little bit just in case. I can always buy some more. Just for the cause. Dump this whole thing in. There's probably a comment that is saying, don't dump the whole thing. Just put like half a teaspoon. Don't. Whatever you do, not put more than half a teaspoon. Sorry, I didn't see the comment. Didn't see it in time. That's part of the fun. Wyatt, that's part of the fun. Go ahead and season the ground a little bit. When we're all done with this, I'll throw it into, let's see. I remember that guy was like, yeah, he threw it on the floor, no surprise. There you go. Onto the floor it goes. Let me put a little bit more of this in here, and let me grab a little coffee filter. I'm gonna put you guys on the coffee filter cam real quick. In case you're new here, this is the coffee filter cam. This is the cam view where I go inside and go grab a coffee filter from the cabinet.
Well, getting new changes with your help.
Good call.
It's cutting edge technology. We've been working on this coffee filter cam for about 16 years, and we're still refining it. We're still working on it. We're still ironing out all the kinks. We're still trimming up the edges. We're still making it presentable, but you know what? We're trying. It's Fang's Garage live. And guess what? We have the coffee filters. Oh, perfect. Just knocked over Freddy. Nice, dude. We're gonna bring that up later. Oh, once I found this little thing to hold the batteries. But I have to check if the batteries are still charged. Got the filters. Alright, let me read your comments real quick. Hey, Big Al. What's up? Big Al. Kawasaki KLR 650. Oh, that'd be cool. Is that the dirt bike or the enduro one? Get myself in gear and work on some stuff. Yeah, I know the deal. What do you want to work on, dude? Gotta shake it a bit. All right. Shake it at least twice before putting it away. Okay. Yeah, I will shake it up, guys. What do you want to work on, the deal? What kind of projects are you thinking? I've been thinking about looking for another motorized bike project. I actually almost went out and bought a scooter today. There was a pretty cheap scooter in my area, and I almost bought it, but I was like, you know what? If I buy it, then it's gonna cut into all the other projects, and as good of a deal as it seemed like, I was just like, I don't want to. Let me hold up a little bit. It's almost Christmas time, folks. And I made this little Christmas themed funnel. In case you guys weren't paying attention, this is the craft portion of Fang's Garage, and we made a little Christmas time funnel. It's a little Christmas hat, Santa hat. And yeah, it's a little fun time. Actually, it's just a couple coffee filters I threw into this funnel, and I'm going to funnel out this vinegar and see if I can't just spill it all over the place. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's good. Let me get you guys on the vinegar cam. It's filtering, or it's ripping through the filter. Either way, I'm seasoning up the bike. It's gonna smell like vinegar, it's gonna look like vinegar, it's gonna sound like vinegar, it's gonna be vinegar. And I'm done with it. I'm actually getting this motorcycle to run off of vinegar, in case you guys were curious. I have some videos on my channel that are just dedicated to this bike getting it running off just vinegar alone. So yeah, so far when I put it in the gas tank and try to start it, I just heard the engine kind of start sputtering real bad, and a bunch of smoke came out of the exhaust, and a bunch of vinegar start pouring out of the side of the carburetor. So I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm working on it. My whole house smelled like vinegar for about 2 days. This is taking so long to do. This is like taking a ridiculously long amount of time to freaking drain through here. I cannot stand here for 45 more minutes and do this. This is ridiculous. Look how slowly it's draining out. Hold on, I have to show you. This is so worth it. Look. Oh my gosh. And it's just like, what is going on? You just wake up? What's the deal with this? What kind of stream is this? The heck is going on? Like, oh, dang it. Now it's, oh gosh, it's all over my freaking pajamas. Oh, forget this. Does it really need to be like the most deluxe vinegar ever? It's already been soaking in rust. Let me just dump most of it. Let me throw this onto the thing I threw on the floor. Let me just dump most of it in here, and then I'll just leave like the really bad stuff. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad at the bottom. Let me dump most of the good stuff in. I guess if I'm doing that, I could just dump it directly in there, huh? Duh. Throw this in there because it's already pre-filtered. This is triple distillate vinegar. Actually, this is distilled white vinegar. This is like double distilled white vinegar now. I could probably bottle this back up and sell it for like double the price, I guess. It is double distilled. I mean, if you think about it, I'm essentially putting in twice the effort. Like when you compare what Signature Select and Great Value did as far as making this vinegar actually happen and the distillation process, I actually did most of the heavy lifting if you really consider it, you know. I also do most of the heavy lifting around this place when it comes to spilling vinegar all over the floor. I do all the heavy lifting when it comes to that. But I'm sure you guys knew that already. I'm also finding out where every single little cut
What if I told you HPV
and scratch
vaccination
is
was
on all
preventive?
my fingers, and it's good information to
Too
have.
old.
If you're under 45, you're not. If you're sexually active and unvaccinated, it could still be you. For most
Okay.
people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers.
Gardasil 9 is a vaccine
All
to
right.
adults through age 45.
I'm gonna put you guys on the Gardasil 9 skip cam, where I skip the Gardasil 9 commercial for the 10 millionth time.
Back of mouth cancers and warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone.
There we go. Perfect. And we're back to spilling vinegar all over the floor with Courtney looking in disapproval. She doesn't even want to look at me today. It's understandable. Especially smelling the way I smell right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the rest of this is pretty grimy. Not looking too good. This looks like the super green drink from the, the really expensive like $18 little smoothie thing that they sell at like Albertsons, and you're like, oh my gosh, if I got that, I wouldn't even have to eat a meal. I could just have that, and then you eat something anyways, and you're like, oh great, I spent $42 on lunch today at work. Okay, well, that smoothie was worth it. Let me give this thing a little shimmy shake. I'm gonna shake things up around Fang's garage. Make sure you don't put the cap on fully so that you can spill a little bit more before the night is over. Spilling the salt and vinegar. I'm literally making sea salt vinegar gas tank right now. Anyone want a drink? Shaken, not stirred. Oh, great. My fitness watch is it's got soap and sea salt and vinegar, and it is detecting that my sodium levels are off the charts. So, that's good. Okay, let me get this thing back down here. I'm feeling a little bit salty tonight. All right. Got it on there. Good. Go ahead and I got my hands on the paper towel. Paper towel portrait. Guest star on Fang's Garage. Okay, we're getting dirty now. It's time to try and start this little bad boy up. My buddy was telling me at work today how excited he was to see this thing running. He'd never even seen it running. Judging by the garage. Nice. Thanks for the comment, buddy. Let me take the seat off while I read some of your comments. Judging by the garage. Let me read through this real quick. All right. All right, Joe Basement, you are the third person to say that. What bike is this, Richard Reynolds? This bike is a Kawasaki Vulcan 900. He has not seen it start yet. It's been sitting outside for I think like 5 years. So I'm gonna try and see if it'll at least crank over. He said he wanted to see if it would crank over before buying a fuel pump for it, which is understandable. Got to start by tearing down 235 motors. Oh, nice. Richard Reynolds. No, the Harley is right over here. Well, this one's Harley. Future project. And then I got a little Harley clone over here. Thanks to that guy, you are the third or fourth person to say that. No, I'm actually working on a bike again. Vinegar is for dishes. Gary Sharp, you are correct. It is for dishes. Breaking Bad, nice. Very original, Mr. Lewis. Add a pinch of gas to vinegar. Okay, could do that. It's already finished, topped off though. It's bathing in the vinegar right now, so. Also, the red dye is coming along nicely. Okay, vinegar is 99% water. Less piercing, more employment. Then you could buy gas. Okay, very original, that guy.
This year, there are
Luckily, I was at work today.
to choose from, including a brand new
Google AI says vinegar, nuts, bolts, and gravel. Odd mix, but it says it works. Okay, nice. We'll let you know.
Completely new member to the iPhone family.
I will agree with Google AI then.
Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Judging by your garage, that's cooked. Drink it. I did drink some. That guy.
White, black.
You should have seen it earlier. I was chugging
iPhone
it.
Air comes in light gold.
It didn't taste that bad.
Space black.
Again, Kirkland, reach out.
And iPhone 17
I've been using this
Pro
toolbox
and
for
iPhone
like
17 Pro Max
17 years.
Silver and cosmic.
There's no need to be shy.
Let's take a look at the differences between them and what makes each one so great.
Okay, good. Why don't you guys just tell me every little spec on the new iPhone? That's actually what I was hoping you would do on the commercial.
Up to 100.
I was hoping you'd just tell me every single component on the new iPhone and then tell me how you made it and how you gathered all the minerals to make it. Got a 12. Again, still got that 10 millimeter in there, guys. Start that bad boy. I'm trying, Alfonso. Thank you. I appreciate it, Unicorn. I'm going to, Isaac. We got a fish, dude. Yeah, we do got a fish, dude. Where are we going to go fishing at? What do you normally go fishing for? I was talking to some guys that were out on some pretty intense float tube setups the other day, and they were giving me some tips. Clamp this thing on here. Giving me some tips on some areas to go where I was at, and showing me some little secret entrances. So I was like, all right. I don't have a float tube anymore, but Yeah, it definitely is not the problem that it doesn't have any gas in it. But yeah, these guys were set up. They had fish finders. They had like, I saw like these homemade rigs where they were like, they had made like stuff out of 2x4s and stuff. I'm guessing to mount all their trolling motors and stuff. But they were out there getting ready to go out, and they were showing me where to go. And then maybe an hour later, I saw them out there like fully set up, floating around. I was like, dang man, look at a good spot. Get this tank off of here. Let me actually move this off because I'll probably have to manipulate the handlebars a little bit. Nope. All right. Less piercings, more employment. That's a good one, buddy. Some easy pickings. I'm sure that everybody that has piercings does not have a job. Of course, I cannot take, if you guys are new to the channel, I cannot remove any of my piercings. They are all permanently affixed into my skin. So I am stuck like this for life. I am unable to change the way I look whatsoever. So, if you are disturbed by it, I am sorry. Unfortunately, I made a decision a long time ago, and I will have to live with it for the rest of my life. Okay, the tank has been removed. I should probably check all the fluids and stuff on this before doing anything to it. So I did see this little weird dipstick looking thing. I don't know if it's a dipstick or what. It just says oil on it, but it's like a huge Phillips head. Looks like you'd use like a big old coin or something to open it. I have no idea. Maybe the key. It's kind of in the shape of the key. I don't want to break that little dinky key up. See if I can find something in the garage. Probably just ruin it with this, but I will try anyways. My knee has become acquainted with the rear fender for the first time, and they are getting to know each other. So far, my knee is not a fan. Okay, did come off. I don't like it, but it came off. I don't like that you would have to have this specific tool to check the oil. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's just an oil fill port. So I'm guessing it has like a sight gauge on here. Also, there's a good amount of coolant that is all collected around the thermostat housing right here. So I don't know if maybe the hoses are leaking or what. Have to check on that. But I think it would have like a sight gauge on here somewhere. Maybe I'll have to check online and see. Same thing, a liquid coming out of here. Looks like yeah, vinegar. Oh, might as well check on the phone. Oh, nice. Forgot to cap that up. Good. Okay, perfect. Just launching out vinegar. As I'm hitting the, what is that? Vent? Throw a little vacuum cap on there. Yep, gotta get the cap plugs out. Sorry guys, I'll read your comments in a minute here. I am in a vinegar leaking mode right now. I'm leaking out all the vinegar. Fang's garage is live and he's leaking again. If it doesn't leak, I don't want to have anything to do with it. If it ain't broken, I don't want it. Okay, got the cap on there. I'll probably move this out of the way just so I don't accidentally step on it or jump on it or do jumping jacks on it or yell at it or whatever. I also did talk to a competent welder because, believe it or not, at Fang's Garage, I'm a novice welder, despite popular belief. I would not trust myself welding a frame up, but I do have this pretty cool rigid frame right here for a big twin, and I was thinking maybe I will put the shovel head motor in there. But I did talk to my buddy who knows someone who welds frames for a living, so he said maybe he could help me out with that. So that'd be cool. If I get that frame welded up, it's kind of jacked up. If you guys didn't see when I was like
Getting covered in spiders or being buried alive.
grinding off the welds, or not grinding them off, but cleaning them off.
I would have been able to go to all the crazy places like Antarctica and make videos
they were
like
pretty
this for
bad.
you guys. And just like
The
millions of other people have done with
front transmission mount bracket piece is broken off, so
and start your free trial today.
it's like broken off the bottom slug. Alright, so I'm guessing I will need a battery for this. Obviously that's not going to work. Kind of want to like get something semi-permanent so that I could just make it easier if I'm going to have to sit here and try and test it out a billion times. So, let's see. Yeah, there's no way I could really, I don't have a smaller battery. I have a really tiny battery, but I don't want to pull it out of that bike. Little anti-gravity battery. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think the only other one I have is the Ultima. Let me see, CV750 battery. I'm able to harvest this one. Use this for a moment, huh? Let's try it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Let me measure it real quick. Let me measure it with my extremely accurate Hart brand tape measure from Harbor Freight. This thing is cutting edge when it comes to measuring devices. Looks like it's like 5.5 by like 3.5, just about. See if it'll work. Get this little light figured out. Let's see. This is oh yeah, way more than enough. 5.5 by, yeah, maybe it'll be a little bit tight on the width, but we'll make it work. We'll make it fit. Okay. Put you guys on the socket cam. Steal this battery out of here. If my phone does not fall off. There we go. I was looking at a new phone, and I was kind of disappointed. Apparently the phone that I have is the last Samsung phone that had a headphone jack in it, and I use the headphone jack whenever I'm riding, because I don't want to have to like have a rechargeable headphone and have it not be charged and all that. So But yeah, I was just like, dude, I don't want to carry on some extra adapter now for the freaking USB-C. Like, come on. You freaking get rid of the headphone jack. Like, there are still some people that use headphones. There's like 2 of us left. And we want our dang headphone jack. Plus, it's just like if something happens with my headphones, I could just freaking go to the store and just buy one off the freaking at 7-Eleven. I'm gonna buy a Bluetooth headphone at 7-Eleven. It's gonna cost me $600. They had legitimately have financing for the headphones at 7-Eleven. I heard they were gonna start doing financing for meals. I'm like, are you serious? For a meal? Where can I do this at? Because I need to get something to eat. Okay, this is not gonna work. It's like too tall of a battery. I really want to just rip this thing off here. It's driving me nuts. This little stereo system thing, I guarantee you the speakers are all broken. But obviously I can't just do that. Not without first consulting my buddy and saying, hey, can I just rip this thing off? And he'll say, I'd prefer it if you didn't. And I'll say, okay, fine. And then later on, he'll look at it and be like, oh yeah, this thing's trash. And I'll say, see, I could have just ripped it off. Take off this side cover. I'm guessing it's just this one bolt right here. I'm trying to just go off of instinct as much as I can with this bike and just see if I can figure this stuff out as much as I can without looking at online or anything. So it's not like some extreme challenge, but just something fun to do. I'll probably have to look up where the dipstick is at or how to check the oil level though. Oh my gosh. This stuff is really nasty. Let me see. Let me get the bike positioned a little bit better and then I'll put the camera up close so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. He's definitely gonna need a new seat. Tell him that much. Say, hey buddy, you're gonna need at least bare minimum to get this thing running. You'll at least need a new seat. In order for me to start the bike, I'll need a new seat for it.
I don't have time to go around and film B-roll all day.
Especially because I just keep stabbing screwdrivers into the old seat.
Storyblocks is a complete stock solution for creators like myself.
It's essentially super ruined.
Library of royalty-free
Not worth
videos,
saving.
audio,
I wouldn't
and
waste
images.
a
If
single
you're a
penny
creator
on
and you
trying to
want to
save
have
that
the
seat.
biggest hack on the internet, then check out Storyblocks.
Not a single penny. You just gently nudge the gas tank a little bit, give it a little love tap. There we go. Good. Okay. Let me actually move some of this stuff back. Get back. I said get back. This is how I do it, Wyatt. You work on something, you just gotta move a few things. That's all. Yes. Oh man. I'm not supposed to get this thing wet. The hose just dripped on it. Just a little bit on the top of this head right there. You see it? A little water right there. Should be okay, right? Hopefully. And just a little bit of water down on his back too. Maybe. Let me get this stuff moved out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to throw out this old fuel pump. Yeah, no point in keeping it. Yeah, there's nothing I could really do for it. I wouldn't even try and rebuild it at this point because I saw a lot of the other components that are supposed to be like shiny steel, and they are not shiny, and they are not steel, and they look pretty beat up. So super rusty, not worth trying to get all this old plastic revived. Like it would just fall apart within a couple of years anyway. So 75 bucks for a fuel pump, that's not bad for a motorcycle like this. So we will see. I'm going to try and get it cranked over first. But first, let me maneuver it a little bit better and get this stuff out of the way. I was doing a fair bit of scalping recently. By scalping, I mean collecting scalps. By collecting scalps, I mean I was at the swap meet. I was working on projects. I was playing with the kids. I was doing stuff. So I've not had a chance really to get anything organized, especially since I was going live like every day last week. So bear with me while I maneuver some of this stuff, and then I will get the bike in place, and we will try to do our best to at least get it cranking over. That's the agenda for tonight. See if the Kawasaki Vulcan can actually crank over. I'm not sure what's going to happen as far as Gizmo, since he is soaked in vinegar. Let me read some of your comments real quick. Okay. Sorry, I lost place in the comments. I'm trying to scroll back to it. Millimeter rules, bro. Piston the carb bowl and run it. Okay, nice, that guy. There you go. Watch, I don't mind. Cat plugs. At least I'm telling him not to run vinegar through the carb. Bike comes with problems as far as, you know, Alfonso, this bike, it has never been started by my buddy that bought it. He never got it started. He bought it and then didn't work on it. So, yes, he did pick the wrong weekend. Wall outlet. Okay. Yes, it is a Blade Runner soundtrack. Throw away the whole garage, bro. This is Hotel California. Nice. Well, hopefully you're still here, that guy. I'm still working on the bike. I'm not actually going to try and run vinegar through the carburetor, if that's what you were thinking I was going to do. I was just joking around, buddy. But yeah, I am just going to try and get it cranked over at least, and then yeah, if it does crank over, then he's down to buy the fuel pump. So I don't even know what year this bike is. All I know is it's a 900, and he said it was a Vulcan. So I'm just guessing that it is a Vulcan 900. But I don't see a like oil gauge on here. Let me move a little bit more of this debris real quick, and then I will get the bike in better view. And by the way, I'm not on the clock. This is literally me just helping my buddy out, and in return he is giving me a motorcycle for $100, which is probably much cheaper than I could buy it for. I would assume that I could buy it for, in that condition, maybe, I don't know, $1,800 or $2,000, depending on how long you sat on it. I wouldn't. Oh, oops. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to try and fix it up and make it into some sort of Mad Max bike. So, yeah, hopefully that works out. It's running and it's rideable. The clutch is slipping a little bit, but I think if I just change the oil, I think that'll take care of it. I didn't even check the oil on that bike. I literally got it running and I was like, I want to ride this thing. And then I just rode it. So yeah, I'll have to check the oil and stuff on that pretty soon. For now though, I want to get this bike, at least get the parts ordered for it. So that's the goal. Try and see what parts are needed and then get them ordered. And then also, I have a pit bike that is his that I'm gonna get the intake boot off there and see if looks like it's all cracked up from what I can tell. So I'm gonna check that out too at some point and see if he needs to get another one of those ordered also. Let me check, see if I can see a little oil. I don't know what it's called, like a level. Vial, what's it called? I don't know. It's like a little level window, I think, maybe. I might have to break down and look it up online and just see. Obviously, I don't want to try and start it or crank it over without any oil or, you know. I guess I will have to consult the manual. It's not worth sitting here and investigating for an hour trying to figure out how to check the oil when I can shortcut it. There. Vulcan 900. Yeah, it says there is a sight glass window. Where the heck is it? Oh, over by the shifter, I think. That's weird. It does say it has one, but it shows a bunch of different ones. Let me just look around the bike again. Nice. I think it says it takes 2 people to do it. One person to hold the bike up level and the other person to crawl around on the floor and get all dirty and check the oil level. So, let me see if I can find it. I think it said it's down on, literally on the floor. Oh, nice. It is on the floor. You can see there's oil in there. As far as it being level, it says you also have to have it warmed up. So obviously you can't do that, but I can verify that it does have oil, and when I took off this little oil cap, it did have oil in there. So that's good as far as that. Let me check the coolant level real quick and see. Trying to decide if I should turn the bike around if I'm going to be doing anything else on this side. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it here. Check the coolant level real quick. I see some in the reservoir. Check the radiator cap. Yeah, there's some in there too. Smells like lime flavored. Okay. Well, I'm not opposed to using jumper cables. It seems like kind of a short distance for jumper cables. Maybe I'll just take it out of the EX500 and just throw it in there. That'd probably be easier. Just a little scavenging. Not going to ride the EX500 right away. That'll be fairly easy. Let's see. Go to the keyboard. Insert the keyboard. right under there. And just grab it out of there real quick. Grab my 10 mil. I think that's all I take, 10 mil and a Phillips head. He's still going. Okay. 10 mil. Oh, it's in my pocket. Nice, that's prepared. Let me grab Philip. Come on, Philip. Let's go. Got it. Okay. Should be easy. That's what I always say before I break something. So show ride battery, take you along for a little adventure. Easy enough. Sorry guys, I'll read your comments in just a minute here. I know I am taking long chunks of time between reading them. I'm just locked in sometimes. And I'm determined to make a little bit of progress. Check it out, this little tiny anti-gravity battery. You can mount this like horizontal, vertical. You can mount it rolling on the street. You can put it in a hamster wheel. I probably wouldn't suggest doing that, but sure, I would tell you. They'd say, go ahead, put it right in a hamster wheel. We always put our batteries in hamster wheels. This one is adequately labeled CB, so it should probably go back into the CB. Yeah, I think that's the right way. Oops. Gizmo's little hat. In you go. In you go. Little tiny battery. This thing has 210 CCAs, so I'm hoping that's enough. I don't have the information for this one, but look how tiny it is. And let me actually pull this one back out, or I'll look on the top here. This one has 220 CCAs, and you can see the difference. This thing is huge. Literally 10 more cranking amps on this. And it is about triple the size and triple the weight at least. This battery is super light. So you can imagine if you needed a bigger battery. I have a really big one of these that I'm going to use for the Ultima. It has a lot of cranking CCAs, but it's very small. Nice, Bill. I appreciate you watching, buddy. Let me read through your comments real quick. Hopefully nothing happens to Gizmo. I hope so, Gary. I didn't realize I actually spilled a little bit of water on his back too. So he kind of had this weird little tooth thing that started growing out, but I'm trying to ignore it. Spray the carb out with starting fluid. I could do that, the deal. The thing is, I don't know much about this carburetor since it's fuel injected. I don't know. I've never worked on a fuel injected bike in my life. So this is like some mystical alien technology to me. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I looked at this and I was like, oh man, this does not look like I had sprayed this out with carb cleaner and it would do anything. So I'm a little bit skeptical, but I think as long as it cranks, then I will be like, okay, order the fuel pump and I'll start taking this stuff off and see what's behind here and clean it all out and all that and get it all going. So I just want to make sure that that it'll actually try and crank over. I didn't want to crank it without him asking him first, and he said, yeah, let's try and crank it over. So I said, okay, buddy, we're going to do it live on YouTube. First, whenever I turn the camera around, and then I just freaking accidentally turn the thing off, like as per usual. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just working through these comments real quick, almost to the end. Gizmo is going crazy. Hook the battery up and crank it. I'm about to the deal. YouTube did a good thing and recommended something worth watching. I appreciate you watching, Bill, and I'm glad that you're here, buddy. We're just working on some bikes, and I got a little Harley Davidson over here, my first official Harley right there. I'm super stoked about it. I can't wait to start working on it. I got a chrome primary right here, just sitting in the box. Just sitting in the box. And I need to get that thing, at least put that on there. All right. So JJW 784, the bike that I'm working on is a Kawasaki Vulcan 900 tonight. And hopefully soon I will also be working on the CV750, the 1977 CV750 little chopper project that I'll be working on. Thanks, won't let you down, I appreciate it. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? We're gonna hook up the Chill Ride battery real quick. Let's see if it will bring some life, if it can, like Evanescence, bring me to life. That's what the Kawasaki Vulcan is probably thinking about right now. It's thinking about Evanescence and saying, someone needs to get me over to Fang's garage so you can get me fixed and get me back on the road. Let me put this battery on here real quick and grab Philip, one of my best pals here at Fang's garage. Okay, should be easy enough. Goes on here. This battery was like not charged. I just sat around for probably, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. I was going to use it on my XS650, and I ended up not using it. And I put it on the EX500, and it just started right up. It was like the battery was just like, okay, let's go. It was ready to go. No negotiations needed, except for this right here, this stupid little terminal. It's giving me some problems. Let me get the camera situated a little bit better. Need to maybe adjust the light a little bit at some point, but yeah, this little terminal right here, this little tab right here is kind of in the way of the terminal when I'm trying to put it on there. I'll show you. Grab my light. Oh good, some of the batteries have leaked out onto the floor somewhere. That's good. That's what I wanted. I was actually hoping that I would lose all my batteries and lights in the middle of the project. Yeah, I definitely want to make some smaller handlebars for the CV750, just so I could walk around it in the garage. It's like constantly making me like do this weird dance maneuver through the garage as I try and scoot by it. So, oh, here it is. Got the light. There we go. So what I'm trying to show you is this little finger right here. Show you some of my arm hair before I show you the difficult part. It is like not able to reach the threads. Kind of hard to show you right here, but yeah, I'll just modify it a little bit. Right? I'll just bend this down a little bit and bend it back if need be. Yeah, I'm tired of doing this all day. And yeah, I don't feel like play any musical motorcycles tonight, wheeling out the bikes. So, oh great. Okay, let me see if I can bend this a little bit. Just a little weird modifications. Not a very easy way to grab that. There we go. See if that'll work. Sure, it was supposed to be like that anyways. There we go. That looks better. I think, yeah. That'll work. Let me get a little bit more clampy. I don't actually know where that thing went. Not worth it. I'll just try and squeeze it harder. Trying to get something slightly bigger than this so I can kind of get a better grasp on it, a better angle. But I don't know where my little thing is at. I don't want to use vice grips because it's not. There we go. Vice grips are a little brutal right now in this situation. I don't want to scare the battery away. I want it to feel at home and cherished. Here we go. Throw it on. And hold the battery while holding this little rubber thing, while holding the bulb, while holding it all together. Trying to hold it together in life. There we go. Make sure you cross-thread it. If you cross-thread it, then it should work perfectly. I'm trying to fight this thing because it's normally set up for the terminal on the battery to be on the other side, I believe. So obviously it's not going to be super ideal, but this is just for testing purposes, and it looks like I got it. Nice. Go ahead and put this little bad boy on there. If I could, please, if you'd allow me to, you would just stop. Thing. Okay. Well, you know what? Why not? Now that I think about it, why not just utilize the power of the show rye? The future power. That's what it says on the battery. Future power. It is a horizontal capable battery. Why not just make it a tiny bit easier and just mount it like this? Nice. Okay, well, I could have just mounted it on this terminal, the side terminal. I highly doubt that any of this stuff would have worked, but at least I could mount like this. Okay. Let me get this thing kind of screwed on better. It's going to be a tight squeeze. This power, or this battery cable is not super long. That should be able to just maneuver it just for testing purposes. Again, if you're following along on your Kawasaki Vulcan 900, you might want to, if you're trying to do something in a professional environment, I would not suggest following along right now. But if you're just doing it for testing purposes, then I still probably wouldn't suggest following along. But for curiosity's sake, follow along. Okay, I almost just dislocated my knee right now and screamed at the most high-pitched squeal that you would have ever heard in your life. And you would have been wondering what was going on. You would have been riding around on the floor, making the craziest noises you've ever heard, but luckily I caught it in time. I was able to maneuver out of it and not lock up my knee. See if we can get this bent back a little bit. Bent back into shape. Whip it into shape. There we go. Okay. The night is going good, Zach. We did some work with the vinegar. We were doing a chug party with the vinegar. And yeah, the tanks are looking cleaner. And right now I am working on the Vulcan 900, and I am going to see if it will at least crank over. That's the plan, and if it does, then I'm going to let my buddy know, the one that owns this bike, and then he will order the fuel pump. So then we'll get it all going. How's it going, Idris? How you doing? Idris Bilal. 1990 Suzuki 1400 Stator cover. What's the chance you got one or can get one? Friend of mine's bike. An Intruder. I don't have one. I'm sorry, I was reading your comment and ruining this nut. I do not have one. A Suzuki Intruder Stator cover. I don't know anyone that has a... Well, actually, I do know someone that has a Suzuki Intruder 1400, I believe, but I might be able to get one. I would suggest checking eBay, but is it a hard part to find? Or are they maybe like super expensive or something? I know some of those parts are like... Some of the parts for the CB750 are like ridiculously expensive, like the stock parts. Like the some of the exhaust pipes are like, I think like $1,500 or something. I'm like, that's crazy. There's some really old pipes, and not even like brand new ones. Like I'm talking just old rusty ones. Gosh, let me get a little pick on here. Yeah, if they are hard to find, I will check and see. I don't know. I don't know anyone. I definitely don't have one. But yeah, if they are hard to find, I don't exactly have a hookup for like hard to find parts. But I do know one person, I think, my buddy Doug. He might have Intruder cover. We'll check. We'll consult Doug. He's the Suzuki Intruder expert right now. He's the only one I know that has one. Well, my other buddy has one, but I don't know if he's riding it still. He has a Sportster now, so I think he's riding that most of the time. And his was an 800 also. It wasn't the 1400. Okay, almost there. A little bit further. This bolt is already all rounded out with the Phillips head part. These battery cables are not long enough. It's like so freaking tight. Let me grab a 10 mil real quick before I ruin this. No wrench. Okay, making some progress. I think after this, it should just be a matter of trying to start it and see what happens. I need to, I think it'll be good to start. Well, not good to start, but good to crank over at least. Let's try and at least do that. Let me grab the key and we'll take a little see. All right. There it is. This is it. The Eye of Sauron. Time to jab it in the cue ball. Oh, the wrong key. Use this little weird key, I forgot. It's supposed to look like the Kawasaki gas thing, but I don't buy it. Sorry, Kawasaki. Get over yourself. Okay, so I'm turning the key and getting some responses here. We're live. And no headlight action. No headlight whatsoever. He's good on a brake light. And just for funsies. Wow. Check this out, guys. This is an optional feature on your Kawasaki Vulcan 900. This does come with the flexible turn signals. So basically the way this works is if you were to bump into something, it's flexible. So you hit something, it just kind of goes along. So it is an optional feature on the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. It does not come standard with the bike, but it is an optional feature, and we can install it in case you guys are interested. Again, these are called the floppy turn signals, the floppy T's. That's what we like to call them around the shop. So bigfloppyt.com. Go ahead and check it out, guys. The floppiest turn signals you've ever seen. That's our slogan. Of course, the front, you don't want them to be floppy. You want them to be just kind of standard. But you know what? The oil light is on, which means it must be full of oil. That's my guess. Sorry about that if my neighbors are watching and I just screamed full of oil. Didn't mean to do that. Should we test out the stereo system? Why isn't it working? Probably because these things are completely crusty and baked into the... It will break the moment I turn the bike on. Okay, enough with the lollygagging. What do you think, Courtney? Should we try and start it? Let's give it a whirl and see what happens on the Vulcan 900. Okay, test start. Okay. Okay, to me that sounds like it is dead battery, which might be understandable because I don't know how many CCAs this engine needs. Let me check real quick. See if it's on the sticker here. Don't see it. Again, it feels like it wants to start. Obviously, it wants to do something, but I don't know what. Maybe it wants to just hang out, watch a movie. I have no idea. But let me try and put it in gear and maneuver it a little bit and make sure. Don't like those. Make sure that it can at least move in gear, and then basically it's not. Don't look at that. You don't need to look at that. Just basically make sure it's able to move in gear. That's something I could maybe verify that it's not locked up. Put it in gear and try and roll it a little bit. Do a little rolling. Go Limp Biscuit with it, or I don't know. What do you guys think? The battery's not strong enough, I don't think, to crank over. I don't know if it would be bad to jump a lithium-ion battery from a Superstart battery or that's like the only battery I have. I could use the CD750 battery and jump it from that one, I guess. Maybe I could wire it in relay and double the power. And then maybe I wouldn't even need to fix the engine. Maybe I could just wire up enough batteries I could just run out the starter motor. What do you think? I don't even know what I'm sitting on. It's like crunching into like several small animals and a bunch of dead leaves and cobwebs. Could you imagine riding the bike like this? You could be fully encapsulated with a windshield like this and never even need to leave. It's like you're inside of a vehicle. I can hear my voice like echoing right off of it. Like you wouldn't even know that you're riding a motorcycle. You'd probably have to roll down the window if you're behind the windshield this much. Let me try and put it in gear. Okay. What the heck? Is it reversed? What in the world? I was trying to kickstart this thing with the gear shifter. See what happens. It won't go in a second. Maybe that's why this guy sold it. I could take the spark plugs out and make sure it'll just crank over like that. That might actually be a little easier now that I think about it. Wonder how hard it is to take these pluggy plugs out. Just yank on it real hard. See what happens. Oh my gosh. This spark plug is saying I need a specialty tool. I need a special little spark plug tool to get me out. Now, of course you do. Your Kawasaki Vulcan. And then you got this little tool pouch is missing too, right? A little pouch with all the specialty tools is not here, of course. Nope. Okay, well, jeez Louise. Maybe I just will use jumper cables and see what happens. How about that? What do you guys think? What do you think, that guy? I'll go with your idea and use the jumper cables. We've tried every other avenue. And doesn't look like it's going to work this way. Pretty quickly I think I'm just going to cut these wires. Battery cable. Just cut them and make it a lot easier on myself. Tenant. Sorry guys, I'll read your comments in just a moment here. Hopefully I can short out this battery with my ring here on the frame and get a little spark show going for you guys. Okay. Well, at least the EX500 got worked on a little bit, right? Technically, I did a little battery swap. I was able to show off the show ride. Show the show, as I like to call it. Show off the show ride. Every time I'm riding, people always are like screaming out of the window, show us your show ride. I'm like, come on guys, just keep it PG-13. They're like, it's anti-gravity battery, you can flip it around any way you want. I'm like, all right. You guys not sponsored by Show Ride, cut it out. But if you're listening or you're watching Show Ride, again, guys, this is broadcast to a podcast also. Fang's Garage Live Podcast. And feel free to call in 1-800 Fang's Garage Live. We're taking requests on the hotline right now. Unfortunately, Gizmo is not very good at working the phones. Just trying to put this bolt back in somewhat so I don't lose it. There we go. Okay, let's get a little bit more technical with it. Pull out the big guns. Let me read through some of your comms real quick. Your communications as I show off the Ninja Turtle poster a little bit. I know it's mirrored, but you can still tell what it is, right? Ninja Turtles. Did you know that Phillips looking bolts on Japanese aren't Phillips? That's why we stripped them out. You know what? I did realize that, Zach. That's why. I wrote this down. JIS. Japanese industrial screwdrivers, I think. In Vegas, seems like on eBay did not have them, but was in good shape. If they don't care, give me info and I'll ask, seeing how you are busy and probably driving me crazy with my novel. That's okay, no worries. Herbert Gentry. I will ask and I will see. There's a chance. Maybe he did do something. Maybe he has an extra one. Silicone turn signal. So still has give. Exactly, Herbert. The turn signal is, you know, it's kind of a luxury feature. It's not like just the typical one that would just, you know, completely break off. This one has a little bit of give, and these are actually the polypropylene stainless steel braided wiring harness for it. So this is how it's supposed to look. This is actually part of the vibration dampening system that we put on the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. So it's all just pretty much procedure. Okay, maybe oil pressure switch and not running, no pressure. Okay, cordless power tool, battery. We'll give you a couple cranks. All right. What's up, Tony Rain? Roll down the window. Yeah, I had to give a little hand crank on there to get the window rolled down on the old Vulcan 900. Cordless power tool, 18 to 20 volts, will give you enough amps with partially dead battery to turn over a few times. We'll start a car. Okay, Herbert, I did not know that. Good luck getting her fixed up on upgraded and in the wind, or upgraded in the wind. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm gonna get this bike running for the first time. If it's the last thing I do, and who knows, maybe it will be the last thing I do. We don't know. There's a possibility, though. Check it out. The wrapping with the broken nose brake light has been done. Don't worry, Tyler. We always get it done at Fang's garage. Doesn't matter what it takes. If we have to use these old jumper cables or not, we'll do it. Old school turtles. Yep, it is, Bob. I love me some old school toys and nonsense. Check it out. I got the freaking Wolverine on a chopper. Not really a chopper. It's like a street bike. But that's pretty cool. Motorcycle toys. I have a giant bin of motorcycle toys that I have not pulled out yet. Should you buy a Honda 125cc or an electric one? You know what? Get a 125cc. Farmanzadeh. You better get that 125cc. Don't you go get no electric bike. I mean, you can get an electric bike, but you have to at least get the 125cc first, okay? Because you know what? That 125cc, you could do stuff like this, buddy. You could pull it apart. Yeah, get the gas, buddy. Good enough for heaven, ever lied or stolen before, ever cursed, ever lusted or hated anyone before. You know what, Clark Kent? Let me tell you something, buddy. There's nobody that's good enough for heaven, alright? That's not how it works, buddy. You don't get to earn your way into heaven. It's not actually how it works. It's actually just free gift, buddy. So in case you're misled, yeah, it does not matter. But I would not suggest lying to people. That's not very good. I actually am really into just telling people the truth. It actually feels really good, Clark. It actually feels really freaking good to tell people the truth. It actually makes you really happy, believe it or not. It seems counterproductive. It seems like, oh my gosh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to, they're my friend. Actually, be their best friend and just tell them the dang truth already, buddy. And I'm telling you the truth, buy that 125cc. If you're still thinking about whether or not you should get the electric one or the 125, just get the 125, man. You could go get gas, and you could be in and out of that gas station quick. You're gonna be charging up that electric. I'm not saying electric isn't fun, but I'm saying get the 125. You know, cruise around, get a couple passengers on there, okay? And then maybe get the electric too. Later on, you could have 2 bikes. Check it out, man. 2 bikes? What? That's not 2 bikes. That's a little more than 2 bikes, but I'm not proud of it. I'll be proud of it when I have more than 2 running bikes. How about that? Oh yeah, Grom would be perfect. Yep, there you go, Herbert. Yeah, people, I think people are under the assumption that you can earn your way into heaven, which is not actually the way it goes. It's actually the opposite. You actually can't earn your way there. You can't do it. You find a battery. Right, Gizmo? He knows the truth. That's why he has that look on his face. Yeah, get a Grom, man. That thing would be perfect. If I could have a Grom right now, I would for sure get one. They actually raffled off a little Grom type motorcycle at a motorcycle event I went to not long ago. So that would have been cool. I think the tickets were only like $20 a piece or something. And the guy legitimately won it. I watched him win it. If he knows everybody there, I don't know. But who knows about that? You know what, Rob? From what I understand, there's going to be, from what I was told, I mean, I was always under the assumption that heaven was like sitting around, singing, and I was actually looking a lot more into it, and I don't think that's the case. I think it's actually legitimate, like, things to do and stuff. So I was actually looking into there being a possibility of multiple timelines at once in heaven, which is pretty cool. But heaven's not really the ultimate destination anyways. So, yeah. Interesting. All right, let's see. Tony Rain, we always get it done at Fang's Garage. Doesn't matter what it takes, even if the elevator access is broken. Let's take the stairs. You know what? You're right, Tony Rain. I try and pretty much never take no for an answer when it comes to a motorcycle, trying to negotiate whether or not it's going to start or if a project is going to get finished. Unless it's the baby Panda. That thing was bound to not work. You're right, Clark K. We did break the laws and he did pay the fine, and you're correct. You know what, Herbert? That's what I was thinking too, about leaving this in here and trying to use it for extra power. But I was kind of concerned because I think this is just like a regular like lead acid battery, and then this is a lithium ion battery. So I from what I understand, there was like some sort of like difference with charging it. So I was like kind of skeptical like combining it. But if you want, we can try it. I think if I were to connect the positive of this one and just reverse it, I could probably try and plug it in and see if it'll do anything. Let's try it out and see if it'll actually double the power. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Don't do that. If you're following along with your Shorai LFX14L2-BS212 battery, don't do that. Did the EX500 have the spark plug tool? It had every little tool except for it. It had like the little wrenches and everything. I don't think it had a spark plug tool. But you know, let me go and just double check. Just make sure. Thanks, Jeff Scott. I appreciate it, buddy. Glad to see another fellow motorhead creeping around on YouTube. I'm always looking for some good stuff. Nope, it just has some master links and some, a little thing for, I guess, probably the shock. And this bag is ripped. Different in charging, but not in volts. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have just did in there, but we'll try it and see. Let me put this camera up here and give it a little spin. See if we can't get it to at least crank over. If it can crank over, then I can crank over my phone to the text message app and say, hey man, order that fuel pump. And I'll be like, okay, $75. That's not bad. Okay, let me turn this key. Of course, there's no response whatsoever. Now that I'm trying to do it, I'm guessing that this battery is probably pretty much dead also. Yeah. I have an idea. I have one. I have a good one. I have an idea. That is something that will make this motorcycle freaking blast off into the atmosphere. Oh man, I'm gonna pull out the big one. Anti-gravity ATX-20 with restart intelligent technology. When I got my tax return this year, I was like, oh man, I gotta get that battery. I've been wanting to get a battery for the Ultima for probably over a year now. I finally got one. This thing, if you thought this little anti-gravity battery was crazy, this is his bigger, older brother, and it is mad about its little brother buddy being bullied. Brother buddy being bullied. It's ready to play. Oh my gosh. Look at this. If you could imagine, this thing has 210 CCAs. I can't remember how many CCAs this has, but it has 680 cranking amps. This one has, I don't know how many cranking amps. I think they actually measure it by cranking amps on this. But yeah, this is way more powerful, and it has this restart button. So you could actually press this button, and I believe it's like a jumper pack built into it. So I don't think I even need the jumper cables at this point. I think I could just throw this whole entire bike away and just ride around the battery. Just say, hey buddy, I got you a new bike. Actually, it'll probably be easier if I just hook it up to the jumper cables, because obviously this battery, there ain't no way this battery's gonna fit in there. So I just do this. And this is cool too, because it has the terminals on both sides, so that's pretty nice. How come that guy just dropped that comment and then just didn't even stick around and discuss it or anything? He just like said it and then he just dipped out. Come on, man. You gotta at least ponder with us a little bit, right? You gotta at least participate a little bit. I mean, you gotta at least give your advice on it if you should get the 125 or the electric bike. I still say the 125. But who knows? Courtney probably would give her opinion, but she's kind of a little bit hungry right now. It's okay. Let's try and start it. Shall we? Garage. That will work. Let me read through these real quick before I try and do it. Okay, maybe a gaseous soul spirit formed to explore multiple planets of biker mice. Okay, now we're talking biker mice from Mars. That's nice. That's a good reference. I was just looking at some really cool street shark toys. I was like, oh man, that looks really cool. It's like $200 though. Try tapping the starter. Those lithium typically have more cranking amps than lead acid. I did not try tapping the starter, but if it doesn't do anything, I will start messing with that, because I know for sure this thing has to start the freaking bike. Get a test light or voltmeter and check the cables. Okay, I will do that. Leads on the bike. He knows exactly where everything is in that. You know what, Rick? I was actually thinking that. I was like, I know where every little nut and bolt is inside this garage. I've touched like everything in this garage this year. Partially charged new. I hope not Herbert. Guess it's a real head for sure. What's up, Josh? How you doing, Joshy boy? Josh. I like that name, Josh. No, they come 12 new. 125 also. Nice. People wander the interwebs, go to the bathroom, fall asleep, etc. That's true. But they need to come hang out in Fang's garage and talk about the meaning of life. Okay, why is this not doing anything now? Let's see. He's on there. Make sure I didn't just blow a fuse or something. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, lights are on. What do you guys think? I think it's going to try and start. Try it. Fang's Garage live. Kawasaki Vulcan 900. First attempt at starting. Okay. A little bit of smoke coming out of the battery cable. I think it's just not making a good connection on there. Oh, okay. Making a good connection on the frame. Very good connection. Okay, I'll just go ahead and hold this. Keep it safer than sorrier. Try and give it a little click. It feels like the power is just trying to transmit through this jumper cable and it's not wanting to. I can feel it clicking through the jumper cable. Let me turn this off. Spark a little bit less. I have a feeling if it was hooked up to it, it probably would. But let me try and do this little jumper box thing, the little jump feature. Press to restart. Okay, did that do anything? Well, tiddlywinks. I'm gonna have to call him up and say, hey man, can I rip this little stereo system out of here? And I'll not buy you a new one. I'll discourage you from buying another one. Gosh. I mean, I could try and hook it up, but I don't know. It just seems like impossible to reach these cables. Even if it was tilted over, it'd probably be pretty difficult, but I guess I'll try it. Oh my gosh. Living after midnight. Just trying to put this battery on and see if it will work. It feels like it's just like knocked out the electricity or amps or whatever, volts, whatever it may be, is not able to travel from the battery through the jumper cables. At least that's what it seems like to me. So let me try and slap this little tiny battery on here. Like tiny, I mean it as in like when they try and call the guy from Crash Bandicoot tiny, and he was clearly not small at all. He was actually a large character. Okay. Put this battery in here. Courtney is getting anxious. She wants to see me try and start this thing already. Gizmo is skeptical. But again, see if this will work. Gizmo's always skeptical. He's got resting skeptic face. He's constantly skepticizing. If that's real. That's a real term. What the heck? Okay. It just disappeared into nowhere, and I'm sure I'll find it as soon as I try and start the bike, and it's like, what's that noise? Okay, maybe this will work. I was the skeptical one. Try to maneuver this in here. Nice. Nice. Mess it up. And recover. I was trying to think of a way to hook something up, like a text-to-speech type of thing for the chat. I was trying to think, like, could I hook up a text-to-speech type of thing where it will read the chat into a headphone in my ear? And I can literally be chatting back and forth, and it can be reading it back and forth as I'm working on the bike. I don't know if that kind of technology has existed for a long time, and I'm a fool for not knowing it, or what. But well, you know, maybe I can make it a little bit easier on myself. Let me see. But yeah, that was an idea that I had. I also had an idea that I would make some sort of transmitter thing on my head that could pick up my brain signals while I'm sleeping, and then it could also essentially translate it so that I could figure out what I was dreaming about. And I said this idea like multiple times to multiple people, like probably for the last 15 years, and then I heard that AI is doing it. So I was like, oh, okay, good. It's a good thing I did not devote my entire life into making a dream recording machine. Otherwise, I would be so sad right now when AI is like, I could do that in 10 seconds. I can read your thoughts right now, and I can tell how disappointed you are that I did this so quickly. And I'd say, you're right. Nice. Made it a little bit easier on myself and maneuvered this cable a little bit better. We're making progress, and we're tripping over cords. Let's do it. We're live, and I'm transmitting all the chats directly into my Neuralink. Again, guys, this video is sponsored by Neuralink. Check it out, neuralink.com/Fang's Garage. We have the links. It's the motto that we're working on. We're talking to the owners we're talking to the people that run the marketing stuff, and we're seeing if they're going to work with that. But it's kind of like they said it was a little bit close to Arby's. Like, we have the meats, but we have the links. He said, can you think of anything more creative than that? I said, it's kind of set in stone in my mind, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I have all the chats downloading into my Neuralink right now, but unfortunately, the read feature, the text-to-speech feature is not enabled, and I forgot to enable it. So I'll have to go in and get the software update on the old link after the live tonight. So I will, in the meantime, just go ahead and read your comments. But first, I am going to screen these two M6 by 1.0 bolts, in case you're following along with your Kawasaki Vulcan 900 and you are shoehorning a gigantic battery into it right now. You're going to need a 10 millimeter wrench, and that's probably been stored in your right jean pocket if you've been following along like you should have been. In case you guys are curious, there's going to be a small quiz at the end of the live stream. So again, feel free to take notes, do whatever needs to be done. We're going to have a small exam. So on all the components of the Kawasaki Vulcan 900, and also on what Courtney's favorite ice cream flavor is. I did say it in the beginning of the live stream, so if you missed out, make sure you go back and listen, or you will not be qualified for the raffle giveaway at the end of the live stream. All right, so it's on there. It's tight. It's good. I think, unless I wired it up backwards, in which case it's about to explode. I don't think I did, but let's turn it and see what happens. Still impossible. Okay. Cheeks crossed. Let's see. Oh, whoa. You tried to push hard that time. Okay. It feels like it wants to start. Kind of gave me a little hesitation. Let me press the restart button and just make sure this thing isn't getting hot or something. Let me pop the spark plug out. And see. Just take a little peek. And just see if it'll help. It could have some rust in there in the cylinders, who knows? Not my bike, but it is Fang's Garage, so we will do whatever it takes. To be quite frank, I don't really care what it takes. If you want to know my honest opinion, I don't really care what it takes to get this thing running. I'm going to get it. I won't get it running tonight, but I can at least do a couple more things. Definitely gonna have to take this battery out. This thing costs more than my new titanium femur that I had to get put in last year. But I tell you what, this femur, it's feeling good. I do a lot of heavy lifting and walking at the banana bread company that I work at. And believe it or not, bananas can get pretty heavy when you're moving around all day. So it's good to finally be back working again after the old surgical procedures. We had to graft in a titanium hip bone, and then I'm also getting a full set of adamantium skeletal structure put in. It's getting put in, it's piece by piece, but it's kind of it's on a financing plan through Rental Center, the titanium implants, and but in the end, it'll be worth it in my opinion. I won't be able to go swimming anymore, but I mean, they also said that no, I can't have the claws or anything, because obviously I don't have any kind of super healing ability. But they did say they could replace every bone in my body with adamantium steel. So I said, okay, let's do it. And they said they're just going to be very heavy from now on. It's going to kind of wear down on all my joints apparently, because they can't do anything about the joints. They said they could just replace just my bones alone. So my joints are going to be completely screwed. They said my meniscus is already really torn, and they said my L5S1 is pretty much blown out. They said it looks like I've been riding around on an old wagon with steel wheels on it for the last 17 years. So they said my L5S1 is pretty much blown out, and my meniscus is pretty much given up too. So yeah, ripped clean in half. Okay, that's clearly not the right size, but I don't quite understand. I guess maybe it's a 19 millimeter. It's the biggest spark plug I've ever seen in my life. 19 millimeter socket for a spark plug. In case anyone was curious why I'm working on this stuff so late, I do live up in Alaska, so we don't get any sunlight up here at this time of year. So I'm basically able to work on this. Right now it's 2 p.m. So you can see how dark it is right now. It's really something to get used to. I mean, it's really something to get used to. If you thought it was the weather, you're wrong. I mean, it's really something to get used to. Yeah, 2 p.m. right now up here in Alaska, and it is snowing just over my neighbor's house. Not snowing over here yet, but it is pretty warm. That's why I'm able to wear these shorts and stuff. It's actually not. People think that it's cold up here. It actually gets really warm a lot of the times. So, okay, interesting. Looks like some build-up on the spark plug. MGK CPR 7EA9 spark plug has been pulled, and as you can see, you probably can't see. You probably can't, but you can trust my word. Why would I don't really understand why you'd think I'd lie about this, because I wouldn't have anything to gain from it. But you can trust my word that this extension can fit in your pocket. If you're trying to fit it in your pocket, you're following along on your Kawasaki Vulcan 900, and you're putting your tools in your pocket. Yeah, I wouldn't lie about that, about the spark plug. I mean, I've been honest with you this whole time. I don't know why I'd start lying now. I really don't know why. It doesn't make any sense why I would lie. I'm going to try and start this one more time with the spark plug out and see what happens. feels like it's just stuck. I have a feeling if I were to get it into like 5th gear and walk it around a little bit and cycle it through with some oil in there, I bet you'd be fine. I bet you'd loosen right up. What do you think? Let me read through some of your comments with Courtney here as I forget to turn off the battery and drain it. And I have nothing to work with. Let me sift through these comments real quick from you lovely viewers and see what you had to say. Hopefully it was all nice things, because Courtney is very sensitive, and she noticed that a lot of people were commenting on my headlamp the other day, and she's saying it was kind of mean. So let's see here. Reading through these. Okay, probably only charge. Same way, want to hear it run. I know, Riccolo, I'm trying. Must be warm there. I'm in Delaware. It looks cold as hell. WE, I'm up in Alaska, northern Alaska. I'm right on the edge. So if you've seen that movie or that show, Below Zero, I'm about 2 miles away from where they filmed that. So they have a lot of movie effects, to be honest with you. I mean, this stuff's pretty. Look how realistic this mask looks on the face. If it had like a full body, you would swear that there was a real. I mean, she's real. I'm not trying to hurt her feelings, but you'd swear it was just a full body. Maybe check out the swap meets in the AM. Yes, might need to do that. Check out the swap meets. Why? Oops. Why leave other battery in? Thank you, Bill. I appreciate the comment, buddy. I think Barbie could help, possibly. She could possibly help. Whack the starter motor. Okay, that's the next step. Put it in a dumpster. Bill, this is not my bike, but not my preference either. But yes, she does have connections. I agree. She could possibly help. Wonder if it's possible that human beings could be linked to multiple lives simultaneously within different timelines. Dimensionally, in addition, what life takes precedence? You know what, Tony Rain? I'm not positive. Multiple lifetimes or multiple lives in different lifetimes or timelines is possible. What about the Berenstein Bears? Anybody remember that? I remember it. We do take turds, take a human. All right, Tony Rain. If you believe in parallel universes, yes, could do TTS, but it will 100% be abused for shouting vulgar things at you. Okay. Well, that's good to know, Zach. Whole design of this life is to go into the next. Okay, there you go, Clark Kent. I appreciate your comment on that. Put that battery in then hot to start unless you got like 8-gauge wire or bigger. Make short jumper cables. Take plastic battery box out so you have more room for a battery. You know what? This battery that's in there, it's like, I think it would overpower it. It's got way more, I think, cranking amps than is necessary on this bike. It should easily power the 2089cc bike, so I would guess it would power this 900 like nothing. Yeah, you know what, Zach? I heard the starter like click. It like popped, like it's almost like it's trying to start, but it feels like maybe the pistons could be stuck. I'm not sure. Compression relief valves. Herbert, that's why I took the spark plug out of there, because I thought maybe get some of the compression out, or make it easier to turn over. Yes, Jason, very warm climate. Battery's hooked up now. Plenty true to me. Lithium, yes, it is lithium. Josh, you know what Lucky made do with those spark plugs last night? Yeah, you know what, Susie Q, I don't know if I should be messing with any more spark plugs after last time. Lucky kind of tainted that for me. Jealous of the nice weather gets? Yep. Don't understand anything. That is the point. With the music, I can't catch everything you're saying, so I'll check back after a bit. Get about 2 weeks of shorts and t-shirt weather. Oh, nice. Sorry about that. Oops. 2 weeks of shorts and t-shirt weather. Oh, man. I'm all about the shorts. Let me turn this music down a bit. I didn't realize it was too loud. Sorry about that, guys. Almost through the comments, I think. Jason, you should be some motorcycle content, dude. What kind of motorcycle do you have? No, you cannot, Hugh. You can get some banana bread. Yes, I won't let you down. For sure, get some banana bread. Still kind of weird. The weather's still warm now. It should be pouring, but that'll happen soon. Thankfully, it does not rain that much here. Yes, she is she actually does like the butter popcorn flavored ice cream. It's very strange. All right, Theodore, you are the 10th person to say that. Congratulations. You win the prize of the night. Go ahead and hit the like button to redeem the prize. Watch out for the Yeti, bro. I'm going to watch out for the Yeti. I actually put him in a new spot in the garage. Yes, that guy, terrible fishing accident. Couldn't remove the hooks. You're right. They used a 30-pound test, and unfortunately, I was the catch of the day, so I had to go home with Courtney here, and she brought me home. Most normal dude on here. Thanks, Truth Hurts. I appreciate you, buddy. The truth does hurt, but it does feel good to tell people the truth. So, what did the plug look like? The deal for real? Let me grab it and see. Here it is. It's a NGK. And let's see if I can show you. It doesn't look great. You can see it's kind of like corroded, I guess. Which I don't know if that's good. There's like some rust on it, it looks like. So that could be a sign of moisture in there. I did not actually, thanks Swanky, buddy. I appreciate you. Just bought 2005 Suzuki Katana 600 for 800. Have you ever worked on a Suzuki Katana? No, but I have a Suzuki Savage. That's the closest thing I got. Just been sitting but not burnt up. Coolant burning. Too clean. Hopefully water wasn't getting into the cylinder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the deal. I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't know how water, I mean, maybe it could get in through the carburetor or whatever. I don't know exactly on a fuel injected bike how exactly the carburetor or whatever works on this. But yeah, let's hope moisture didn't get in there. I'm not even sure where the starter is on this thing. I would guess it'd have to be. I heard it kind of click. Maybe try and start it again. Let's see if we can feel where it's at. Let me grab my flashlight first, actually. I like that. Most normal dude on here. I tried to explain to somebody. They were like, yeah, right. Uh-oh. No, it couldn't be back there. Oh. Alright, let me try and just click it again. Keep grabbing up there like the key's gonna get there, because every other bike I have, the key is, most of them are up there. Oh, I wanted to see if I can see the trip. Oh, so it has 24,000 miles. That's not bad.
Okay,
Yeah, I think it's, maybe it's inside underneath there or something. I don't know. Or that could just be it trying to start. I have a oscilloscope, I think. A little oscilloscope camera that I could stick down in that cylinder and look around. Well, I'm probably gonna have to do some more investigating on it. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. All right, well, geez Louise. I'll leave it disassembled because I have tomorrow off, and maybe I'll go live in the daytime in the light where you guys can actually see what's going on instead of me crawling around in the darkness. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it and see where the starter is located on this. and see if maybe I can get that little oscilloscope camera set up, and maybe I will, I guess for now I will just put the spark plug back in, because I don't want to taint it. I want to see whatever it looks like in there before I put any oil or Croil. Maybe I'll go buy some Croil tomorrow finally, for the millionth time I've said it. I don't even know where they sell it. Where do they even sell Croil at? They probably only sell it online or something. But yeah, I'm going to not put any oil in there yet, or any WD-40 or any, I don't know, any magic concoction yet. Maybe I'll make a little magic potion to throw in there. And I'll get the oscilloscope camera going, and I will throw it into the spark plug hole, and then I will look around the hole and see what's in that hole. I gotta see what's in that hole. I have to see if there's any rust or dust or little tiny dust mites or little goblins or
30
ghouls.
seconds here. So let's talk about
Anything like that inside there. And if I find a single little critter in there, I'm gonna see if I can possibly keep it. Alright. Let me get some of this stuff wrangled up. Tangled up. We're not closed yet, in case you guys want to stop by. We are open, and we are live, and we are making banana bread, and it is coming out piping hot. We've got nice slabs of some butter to throw on there. We've got little refreshing drinks. We got snacks. We got fun for the whole family. We're setting up all the decorations for the holidays. It's a blast down here at Banana Bread Boys. Check us out online, bananabreadboys.com/Fang's Garage. Mention us at checkout and we will punch you in the stomach. Just kidding. We'll give you 10% off your order of $1,000 of banana bread or more. Again, it's not limited to $1,000. If you want to order more than $1,000 of banana bread, feel free. We are more than happy to make you that much banana bread. But again, we are not responsible for anything that happens to you if you do consume more than a small handful of the banana bread, because it is very potent, it is very nutritious, and it is very delicious. So we cannot control how crazed you become over our product. I was actually thinking about setting up a website today. I said I need to set up a website. Actually, I need to set up fangsgarage.com or something similar, because if there is already a fangsgarage.com, I will be semi agitated and be like, is there seriously something called Fang's Garage already? I thought I did see one on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I don't think that has an apostrophe. I think mine's a little bit different. I don't think he's doing the same stuff that I am. I'm pretty sure he's not. It doesn't look like it, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he is not. Does not have Courtney over at his house, but if he does, I'm gonna have to talk to her about it. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna say, what are you doing over at his house? That's not the Fang's Garage, that's an imitation. He doesn't have the apostrophe. Or what are we just like, are we just disregarding grammar now, or what's going on here? Does the grammar not matter? Like everything, like I've added and subtracted fractions, and that's about it. And I said, okay, well, what do I do with all the rest of this information now? I still haven't used it. I actually did use some information the other day when I said that I told my wife that I died from dysentery. But I don't think she realized that was from Oregon Trail. And that was about all I learned from Oregon Trail. I think there was like a little hunting portion of the game that I was like, oh, this is the funnest part of the whole game. The hunting. You hunt little rabbits and stuff. I think I remember that part. If I remember correctly. You guys are on a screwdriver cam. We got the screwdriver collection, and it is popping tonight. It's going wild. We're on screwdrivers gone wild. And guess what? We got the Phillips. We got the Flatheads. We got the Harbor Freight picks. We got it all live on Fang's Garage. Call us up now, 1-800-FAMES Garage. Make your requests, and we will not fulfill them. We will just say, hey, wrong number. Who are you trying to contact? No, this is not. What are you talking about? Who's Fang? We have trained the people at 1-800-FAMES Garage to say that stuff. So, in case you do call 1-800-FAMES Garage, even though it might seem like it's not the right amount of numbers in an actual phone number, don't even hesitate. Don't even think twice about it. Just go ahead and pick up that phone and start dialing 1-800-FANGS. Don't forget the apostrophe. It's there. Just look for it. GARAGE. That's 1-800-FAMES Garage. We're live, and we're taking your requests. We're taking them. That's about it. We're just going to take them. If you got requests, we'll take them. Okay, just going to lightly put that spark plug back in, put this thing back on here, rip this stereo system to a billion pieces. I'm going to legitimately text them and say, hey, man, can I just cut this thing off here? It's like it keeps getting in the way. And I'm about to make it into a character on the show. And they'll say, are you sure it doesn't work? And I'll say, I'm pretty sure that this auxiliary cord that's been sitting outside for 5 years, and it says that it's got hieroglyphics on it. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. And I'll say, okay. And I'll say, all right, good. And I'll say, enough is enough. And I will rip the stereo system off of this thing. Once and for all. Okay. Throw this back in here. Sorry, I will read your guys' comments in a sec. Yeah, maybe people would be more prone to be screaming insults at me through the text-to-speech thing. Maybe they would, but maybe I'll make it so that it costs $6,000 to do it. It'll cost $6,000. And if you want to say something mean to me for $6,000, you can go ahead and tell me whatever you want. You can tell me I have a hole in my shirt again. I don't care. You think I'm going to... You know how many t-shirts I could buy with $6,000? I could essentially go into the t-shirt mart and buy... I could just say, I'll take one of everything. And they'll say, you want all the sizes too? I'll say, yeah, give me every size. Why not? Just give me every size. And they'll say, well, what are you going to do with all the sizes? Like, you can't possibly wear all the shirts. There's like so many different sizes. I'll say, just give me all the sizes. I have $6,000. And they're going to say, dude, this is way more than $6,000. What are you talking about? Like this, you realize how much this product costs? You think we have $6,000 worth of t-shirts in here and that's it? Like, what are you talking about, dude? You can get like a couple boxes. And I'll say, are you kidding me? I let that guy call me that on Fang's Garage Live for a couple boxes of t-shirts. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? And I'll say, yeah, dude, t-shirts are not as cheap as you thought. Like, I'm not sure where you thought, how cheap you thought these t-shirts were going to be, but you can't just walk in here and say, give me one of everything. This isn't some, you're not Richie Rich. I'll say, okay, fair enough. I'll take a couple boxes. And I'll be sitting there with a couple boxes of t-shirts. I'll say, who's laughing now, dude? Who's laughing now? Who's making the comments now? I'm making comments from sitting on this pile of t-shirts. And guess what? I might not have all the sizes, but I have quite a few sizes here, buddy. So I hope your comment was worth it. That's what I'll say if somebody has something mean to say. Look, I figured out the... Oh, okay. The light worked for about 0.5 seconds. I will have to look into the batteries as suggested by, I believe it was Tank Girl. I will look into it because it is flashing a little testing light on there. So, who knows? We'll take it into the lab and we'll see what Edgar Allan Poe has to say about it. I doubt he'll have much to say, but maybe he will. Who knows? He hasn't said a word since I brought him in here. I said, do you want anything to eat, buddy? Or something to drink? Or anything? And he just did not reply. He didn't say a single word. I said, do you need to use the bathroom or anything like that? Again, no reply. If you are following along and you're looking for your 1/4 inch ratchet, it should be in your right pocket. If it's in your left pocket, go ahead and start over from the beginning. And what you're going to want to do is go ahead and start checking on the dye on your denim vest. Check on the bleached denim vest and see how the dye is doing. Okay, it's not the right side. That will not work. Yeah, we got a lot done today. Looked at the denim vest. Poked it with a stick. Gave it a little stir. Also looked at the gas tanks. Added some more vinegar. Had a vinegar party. It was crazy. You guys are seeing all the good stuff. All you live viewers that are here live all the time, you guys are seeing all the cool stuff. If you're just watching my long form videos, you're just watching some regular stuff. But this is all the cool stuff live. That's the way I see it. I think it's all like funny stuff live. When I mess up live. When I break something live. When I find out I ordered the wrong part and hurt myself again live. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave the gas tank off there. Because I'm going to be doing some vinegaring tomorrow and vinegar it up. And also I'm going to possibly be messing with this tomorrow. So I don't want to invest all this time and effort into putting the gas tank back on. I'll leave it off for now. Shove this little plastic thing back in here. And just set the seat on here. Just like so. And then I will move it out of the way. Of course, now I have to put the battery back on the EX500. So project, another project, another project, another project. I'm soaking projects in vinegar while working on the other project. Okay, let me get you guys on the garage cam. I have a feeling that the battery on my phone is getting dangerously low. It's at 9%. Oh boy. Let me charge it up a bit while I move this bike around. Second here, folks. Let me move this bike. Unfortunately, I won't be able to put you on the garage door cam because I don't think the cord will reach. Well, maybe I can go here. Maybe I can reach it here. Nice. All right, let's look at this. Watch me throw this stuff back into place. Sorry guys, I will read your comments as soon as I get this bike back in place, I promise. I know I keep saying that. But I get distracted easily. Distracted by bikes. When the bike rides by, you know I'm gonna be staring at it. You know I'm gonna be looking at it. And I'm gonna say, oh, who's this? I know this person? This guy? Maybe. If not, I will do my best to do so. Nice. No Punching all the plastic. Waking up all the neighborhood dogs. Got this little grass hump thing right here, so it's kind of hard to push the bikes over it sometimes. This tank. Okay, at least. Here's some coyotes. Almost to the comments. And as per tradition, I cannot read the comments until the bikes are all parked. And I can't park all the bikes unless I smash the taillights in the stuff. Okay, it's as good as it's getting. It's getting while it gets good. Sneak my way off that bike. Okay. Time to read some comments. Gizmo here loves the Show Ride battery. He loves it. He wanted to hang out with it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Coolant burning. Fuel injector like wouldn't have a carburetor. It's either fuel injector or carburetor or both. S1983 Life, what is the mechanism that is like pushing the gas from the fuel tank into the engine? Is it just like an intake manifold, or how does it work? I haven't actually worked on a fuel injector. I don't understand. 24,000 beyond the odometer, not the trip. Okay, it's right behind the key. Oh crap, starter sounds good. Okay. Dang it, I should have read that before I put it away, Zach. It's getting late anyway, so I didn't want to push too hard into it for too long. Does it push in gear with both plugs removed? I only remove one plug, the deal. So I will try it with both plugs removed tomorrow. I'll try and put it in fifth. The only thing is it was in first gear and it wouldn't go into second, it felt like. So I was kind of confused by that. I think you can try and push it in gear with all the plugs removed. Yeah, I will have to try that. I think maybe just the front one being in was not making it so I could not move it. Totally different. There's an option for moderators or super class. Okay. Super chats. Okay. Moderators. I heard someone saying something about moderators on another YouTube live, but I wasn't exactly sure what it was, and I didn't look into it yet. I'm guessing it's someone like moderating the comments or something. My viewer paying, say, $10 at Corgi answers them for a few seconds. Oh, okay. $10 for an animated Corgi emoji. Oh, here for the chicks? Oh, yeah, I know the deal. They are quite the lookers in Fang's garage. I mean, I only hang around these. I only hire the highest class co-host here. As you can tell, Gizmo was very hard to book, but he's been a recurring guest. Let's see, tie-dye shirts of Ninja Turtles, Gizmo, Lucky, and a collage of bikes and scooters. That's pretty much it, Rob. That's pretty much me summed up. A little bit of everything. That's Fang's garage. I'm also going to be getting into metal casting, and you know, obviously I've been making some little bits of homemade things, weapons and such. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a sword someday. That'd be fun. What's up, Roberto? How are you doing, buddy? Mr. Cool, dirt dog bike, Mad Max stuff. Oh, Mr. Cool, buddy. If you had any idea how into Mad Max stuff I am, I have Mad Max jacket that I've made, Mad Max bikes, all that. I love the Mad Max stuff. It's pretty much all I'm about. Weird stuff. Thanks, Mr. Cool. You look pretty cool with that beard, actually, buddy. How long you been growing that out for? What happened to the baby? The baby is on a little bit of a hiatus right now. It's a little bit too jarring for some people, so I just said, you know what? I'm gonna put the baby away for a little bit. And I was actually thinking today, Susie Q, maybe I'll just start making a separate thing with just toy stuff, because a lot of people were asking me about the toys, and then there was some people that were somewhat semi-concerned. So I was like, you know what? I might have to make a baby millipede at another time, and maybe I'll make it on a just a separate video, just messing with the toys and making taser mouths for the toys. I need to make nachos at some point. Oh, the deal for real? That sounds freaking delicious. Nachos? Oh my gosh. Are you gonna put some jalapenos on it, or no jalapenos? Let me see. I think I could probably put this light away. Let me finish reading through these comments real quick. Everyone live is on. Okay. Well, murals by Molly. I am definitely not on that, but I did find a crack in the motorcycle frame the other day. And funny enough, when somebody said that about me, I labeled the next live Josh, or yeah, well, obviously everyone knows that's my name, but Fang has found the crack. So yeah, found it. And also, by the way, murals, would you prefer me to just be like this? With like nothing going on. Just imagine there's nothing in the background. Here you go. It's like incredibly boring. I'd rather be talking about all the stuff that I'm doing, because that's actually like semi-entertaining, I would assume, right? Let's see. Won't let you down? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, thank you. Won't let you down. I appreciate you always having my back, buddy. Here's a reminder that you are awesome and proud of you for everything you have achieved. May you have an incredible day, year in life. You can achieve great things, my friends. Sending you good feels. Thank you, Harley. Hell, I appreciate that. I will extend the exact same sentiments to you. And you are awesome, and thank you for sending that. I appreciate you being so kind. Fuel pump feeds the fuel rail and the fuel injector with a fuel regulator in between. Okay. Fuel rail, fuel injector. Yeah, that sounds like what the BMW was essentially looked like. It looked like it just went right in the fuel rail, but I don't know. It looked like it has like a fake air filter on there or something, so I wasn't sure. I have to take that thing apart and look at what's underneath there. Oops, here goes the cord. Sorry guys, phone is still charging a bit. Okay, is the mic still working? The deal? Let me try to unplug it. Oh, thanks T-Rex. Let me grab this wrap plate. This is one of my favorite items in Fang's garage. It is very much so falling apart on the bottom. All the rubber is like pretty much breaking apart. But this is one of my favorite things. Yeah, it still has a tag on it and everything. I know it's mirrored because it's the selfie camera or whatever, but it still has a tag. And yeah, it's falling apart, but I kind of like it like that. I wish it wasn't falling apart as fast, but I'm enjoying looking at it. I get really happy every time I look at it. And I got it from the swap meet for $10. It was like ecstatic when I found it. Yep, for sure, Lori. Big Daddy Rat Chopper Show in Daytona Beach. Not yet missed Main Street for Daytona or the Big Daddy Red Chopper Show. Oh, sick, Lori. That's freaking cool. Thought on the new CVO RR. You know what? The CVO RR, I think it's a pretty reliable airplane. And I would take it out to the skies for sure. I know that. If I had a CVO RR, I'd be cruising the vistas. I don't know what a CVO RR is. JJW. Sorry, buddy. That's amazing. Thanks, buddy. ITD. I don't know what that means. Nice. That is very cool, Lori. Did you get any kind of award for it or anything? Like, did they give you like any kind of like little plaque or anything with wrapping on it? That's like super sick. I saw someone, I saw a picture of you that said Miss Harley Davidson. I was like, oh man, that's cool. Maybe 70s or something. I was looking at it. But I was like, eh. Miss Harley Davidson. Right here. You guys knew Gizmo was a girl, right? Actually a girl. It's that popular belief. If you look right here, you can actually tell. Whenever you pick up a Mogwai, you turn them around, pick it up. They have a little tiny tail underneath there. You just lift up the tail, you can tell if it's a boy or a girl. They get really mad when you do it. So I suggest you might want to have a little snack or something, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little ball or a toy for them to play with while you check, because they're definitely not gonna like it. I can guarantee that. I thought like, okay, there's no way they like that. Based on the noises that they're making and all that, there's no way. They definitely don't like that. You would think they might. Yes, sitting in the rib guide. It's been sitting in there since yesterday night. What do you guys think? How long should I leave it in there for? I was thinking maybe I'll take it out tomorrow and rinse it out. Throw away and see if maybe I should take it out tomorrow and try and inspect it. Do a little inspection on it. I'm really just being impatient and I just want to try to look it. But at the same time, you know, if I don't need to leave it in there for 7 weeks, I won't. And also, Christmas will be over in 7 weeks, so it won't even matter. And I'll say, why'd you wait 7 weeks, dude? Well, isn't the whole purpose to use this on Christmas? I'll say, yeah, but next year. I'll say, that's not good next year. This Fang's garage, we're going to do things next year. We do it today. Nice. What are you riding, Lori? Road Glide. Oh, right. New CVO. Is that the one with the huge headlight? If so, I like the headlight. I like the fairing. I like the idea of it. I've never rode one, and I'll never be able to afford one. Maybe in the year 2099, my great-great-grandchild will pick one up for like $400 on Facebook, Meta, Marketplace, or whatever brain interface is linked into their eyeballs where they're buying choppers from 2025 for $45. 2006 Dyna Street Bob is what I ride now. I'm building a 94 chopper on a Paco frame, weather spring girder front end. Oh, nice, Lori. That sounds pretty cool. You should post some videos about it, about your build. I don't know if you are already, but if you are, tag me in it. 110,000. Whoa, that's crazy. I must go. I've got a job interview. Oh, nice. Won't let you down. Good luck on your job interview, buddy. Thanks again for stopping by. And let me know how it goes. I'm interested. Good luck, buddy. I'm sure you're going to nail it. All right, guys. Well, me and Courtney here, we're going to go do some metal detecting. I found a lot of good little treasures out in the desert while I was digging some holes out there. So we're going to go out there and head out to the desert right now and see what we can find. See who we can find. See you later, Rob. See you later, won't let you down. See you later, the deal for real. Is it my mic not working, the deal? hopefully you can hear this the deal. I don't know if maybe the all right, see you later, Susie. Nice. Post some videos and tag me in it, Lori. I want to see if you have any medals or anything from that Miss Rat Daytona. Can't remember. I think that's what you said it was called. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Sorry the deal. Let me know if you can't hear it next time. I will turn down the volume. I didn't realize it was blasting out the thing. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Fang's Garage, we're out. We're gonna go find some buried treasure. See ya.